time I see your face, I have to smile. Every time I hear your voice, it takes me a while to catch my breath again. I remember when we were apart, but I knew from the start. I knew from the start. I can never really understand. I can only reach out for your hand. I can't even take my eyes off you. You have got to be my dream come true. When I'm walking down the street, I'm almost floating. I can't sleep and I can't eat, and I'm just hoping you feel like it too. I think that you do. I am never blue. No one is like you. No one is like you. I can never really understand. I can only reach out for your hand. I can't even take my eyes off you. You have got to be my dream come true. I can never really understand. I can only reach out for your hand. I can never really understand. I can only reach out for your hand. No one is like you. No one is like you. I can never really understand. I can only reach out for your hand. I can't even take my eyes off you. You have got to be my dream come true. I don't understand. I can only reach out for your hand. I can't even take my eyes off of you. You are my dream come true. Woke up in the morning, I don't wanna go to work. Work for next to nothing and my boss is such a jerk. Pull up to the station and the train is running late. Man, I can't believe this, I don't really need this. Every day I always do the same damn thing. Work, sleep, eat, do it all again. Going round and round, feel like I'm on a carousel. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm just saying FML. FML. I'm saying FML.
Are you feeling very poppy? I'm feeling very poppy right
I'm
now.
just saying
Poppy, 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 poppy,
saying
poppy.
FML. FML. Sick and tired of dating, and these boys are all the same.
All right, good evening, everybody. We got ads dropping here in just about a minute or so.
I know how to pick 'em well, that's what my mama
And
said.
we'll go.
Should I really listen?
Nasty says I'm able to hit 6 hostels on the new hostel by level at 64 without the new ship. Well, good that you only need 5. Look at that. Hot dog. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yoop, 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 yoop. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 badger.
I'm just saying FML.
Oh, do you need 10?
I'm saying FML.
Ah, it is 10. Okay, 2 holes. We're going to help you with crewing tonight. Lizard, 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 lizard.
Falling down. I just keep on falling, never hit the ground.
We're going to help you with some crewing tonight.
Calling out.
Hey, you with
Keep on calling, but
badger, 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 badger. No, Dastros, I didn't log in before now because I just got home. That's not new. That's not new. Hey, Groovy, what's going on? Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I always log in for the first time when we come into the lag, or come into the lab, lag, log, whatever. Lag free tonight, Fun Daddy. I made adjustments, so we should be good. We should be good. I actually, yes, I am late. I said 8 o'clock, Blyrish, but I made an announcement in the Discord. You know what? Listen, I pride myself on being a pretty phenomenal dad, okay? I pride myself on being a great dad. However, I somehow accidentally forgot that Oliver had a basketball game tonight that started at 7. So I had to go take care of that. We just got home, got him to bed, do the whole thing, and so now, but I did make an announcement we were going to start between 9 and 9:30. So yeah, it's for the kid. I'm excused, but yeah, I forgot about basketball. How did I forget about that? It's crazy. Dagnabbit. But good evening, everybody. We got our show kicking off. 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome into the loud.
Sneakers just the other day. I do a number 3 back and sides on a Friday.
Hey, Carissa. You're presuming that this is actually okay. Let me rephrase. This is a mobile game. But on Arcfall Day, I always reserve all my content for you guys. We reveal everything. Yeah, only took an hour change for the game and getting settled. He's already in bed. He's had dinner. Dude, Daystros, their team lost by 4 points. He was very upset about it. But yeah, no, Carissa, I don't. On Arcfall Day, I reveal everything with you guys. I walk through it with you guys, brand spanking new. I've always done that. I've always done that with you guys. So yeah, I have not logged into the game because I always do that with you guys on Arcfall Day.
What a cop-out.
What? No, it's not a cop-out. Have you done stuff? You've done stuff.
No. I've been taking out Christmas trees all day.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's right. We're going to show it all tonight, Carissa. I'm going to show you everything.
Whoa, it's not that kind of stream.
That you know of. You get to see all of it tonight. Hey. Daystra says, have you free to play acquired the Excelsior? I do believe that I have. I don't know. I haven't logged in, but I do think that I have earned it free to play, everybody. So let's go.
That's why people hate our channel.
I know. I know. People do hate. You know, what are you going to do? I can't help it.
That's how you end up with 3 garbage cows.
We don't talk about the junker, man. We don't talk about the junker. Tobias wants to know if you've maxed your Excelsior yet.
I will. I mean, don't tempt me.
Guys, we're feeling good. We're in a great mood. We've got a wonderful day planned for you guys. We've got a wonderful show, and I have, get this, where's the breaking news button? Hit it. Why do you have a studio audio? Oh, that's not it.
Do I have a?
You have a studio monitor?
I forgot to turn off my monitors.
I hear the monitors. That's okay. I have. Where's the news button here? I'm going to find the button for you right now. I'll just press it right now. I have.
There it is. Nailed it.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Ooh.
Yeah. Listen, I got to be honest with you. Can I just tell you something kind of funny?
I wish you would. Well, that doesn't go with the breaking news song.
That doesn't work. Now, here's the thing. I have been monitoring the Discord today, and from what I can surmise, community. Good evening, welcome in. By the way, hello. What I can surmise, community, is that people are not nearly as upset about the dailies as they are about outpost directives. Okay.
What arc is this?
Yeah, people are not nearly as upset about this arc as they are about the last arc. So, with that,
all right.
I have exclusive breaking information that we're going to give you here tonight. Okay, so don't have to panic.
It's game-breaking information because we don't want that kind. Maybe.
No. No, we've got, can you tell anyone else? What is with the playlist tonight?
Again, that is not the
My
vibe.
heart's racing.
Okay, come on. Give me something. Give me something good. What do we got here? Come on, give me something.
That's
I
not the
don't have
vibe.
to think twice. I've made my mind up and I've given all I can.
Are you a 15-year-old girl? Are we gonna put on our lipstick now? Can you...
Hi, Jean-Luc.
How
Did
do
you
we
say-
know that this is the actual UltimatDJz?
You don't.
Are we sure that he isn't one of those VGR copies of people? Quick,
Ooh.
someone check him to see if he is made of nanoprobes or whatever the missions talked about. Griffin should know he reads those.
Yes, I haven't read.
That's I do.
I haven't read the missions yet. But what is? I haven't read the missions yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Again, I haven't logged into the game yet because I am here with you guys tonight to check everything out. So I haven't read my. There we go. That's better.
Hey, Duke.
There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna be here. We're gonna explain everything with you. Yes, the missions have text, Lloyd. You're supposed to read them.
Oh, Lloyd, come on.
You're supposed to read them, and now there's a back button. And hey, let me just go ahead and throw this out. Here, Wally.
Yeah, Wally.
Let me just go ahead and throw this out here, Wally. I have. Why is this a thing? What is happening over here with the music playlist tonight?
Are you messing with the music again?
I feel like we're struggling
I'm
with
just
music
gonna start playing
tonight.
my own music if you can't get your act together.
I feel like community that I met Wilson. We all read them. We all read the missions. Okay, that's why we got a back button. That's why we got the back button.
Back buttons.
Okay. Listen. Thanks to Stewie. Shout out Lube. Thanks Iron Fister. I consulted everybody last night, and we have made modifications. I say successful modifications. All right, but I'm going to say modifications nonetheless. So let's see if we have helium voice tonight. I believe that we have mitigated the helium voice.
I can't believe that you had your bitrate up to 7,500 kbps. Is it your first week streaming? I keep
You
mine at like
mad?
4,000 kbps.
I dropped it to 6,000.
It needs to be at 5 or 4.
No, I'm going to keep it at 6.
Why?
Because look how great we look right now. I mean, Griffin, can I just
We look
say
that great at 5.
Can I
you know what my
just
problem
say
was? I'll tell
you
my
look
problem was.
fantastic tonight, buddy? I mean,
Thank you.
you're
So
really
you,
looking
man.
great.
You look really, you're
Thank
hip,
you.
You're happening.
I appreciate
I had
that.
my Elgato stream capture plugged into a USB 2.0 port. I moved it to USB 3.0 port.
That'll do it.
Everybody's happy now.
Yeah, that'll do it. Obviously, we were having some difficulty, Vic. You're right. Bouncing the signal off the moon, getting to the space station, back down to the mountain
Plus,
internet.
Cruzito kept effing attacking me.
Yeah. I mean, we were dealing with a lot. Of adversity
Shelby.
here. Okay, a lot of obstacles.
But we overcame.
We did overcome.
overcame.
And again, super huge thank you to Fisty, Lube, Stewie, and I just said a fourth name a second ago. Stewie, Fisty, Lube. And Jeeves. I don't remember. Okay, anyway, yeah, Stewie, never heard of her. Anyway, we got all that, and we made some adjustments in the studio. So I do need you guys to be on the lookout for me tonight. Make sure that we don't have Chef. That's right, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Help. Just be on the lookout tonight. Let's make sure we don't have any helium voice tonight, but I think that we've got everything resolved. So if you guys will just kind of keep an eye out on that for me tonight, and particularly an ear. Really appreciate that. Also, very quickly, good evening. Welcome into all of you guys. Appreciate it. We've got over 250 in the live studio audience already, 10 minutes into stream, so appreciate that. Very quickly, if you guys are planning on coming to Cape Canaveral, that form is now live. Reserve your free tickets. We've already got like 25, 30 people in it, which is great. Shelby said it was terrible listening to the pod on this morning's drive-in. That'll be the next step, okay? I'm not sure what was wrong with that, but we fixed it in prod and post.
Which part was the
I
bad
cut out.
part?
I cut out a lot.
It's because your cell phone keeps cutting out on the way down from the mountain.
Well,
I did fix
Good
that
news.
in the post-production.
Good news is I got this little doodad in the mail, and I'm going to install it in my company car, which is a
What's that?
A Starlink satellite mount for a sunroof. All right, I could just pop it up. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll have everything fixed up. It's just gonna take me a minute or two, but we're gonna work on that too. Okay, it's because I'm a professional, Shelby. I'm a professional. Okay. Discord was still foobar this morning, Putz. However, I do think that it had something to do with our settings. So I've made the necessary adjustments, and we're going to do that. Dragon Keeper says, when are you going to send the address to the meetup? When we reveal the tickets. However, the general locale is in the Google form. All right. So you guys hop into the Google form, request your free tickets. We already told you that it is right there at Cocoa, Florida. So if you book a hotel in Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral, you're going to be fine. You'll be within 5 to 10 minutes of our location. We're not going to be revealing the venue just yet. But we definitely want you guys to fill out the form. And it's not just about the ticket. It's not just about the ticket, Griffin. Can I just say that we may or may not have some really cool gifts that might show up at said event, and I want to make sure that we have enough, but I also want to make sure I'm not blowing a bunch of cash on stuff that we don't need. All right, I'm just saying.
To clarify, did you say GIF, the popular animated emoji, or
no? Those
gift?
are GIFs. No, those are GIFs.
Did you say
we're
blowing
talking
things on stuff we don't need?
Yeah, obviously that's exactly what I do on this channel
that
all the
happens
time.
every single show. In fact, I do have the Excelsior animation ready to go if you want to show everybody.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the whale cam here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The USS Excelsior is ready to be built for the low price of 18 trillion tritanium.
Oh, you have that under your couch, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 30 seconds on a hype train, everybody.
Skip the animation. What a noob.
What a noob. You know what? I'll handle that for you. I'll take care of the animation. 20 seconds left on a hype train. If you guys want to keep that going, take a look. We just added.
Pretty.
Look at that. We just added a number of bits so that we could add something to the Go Wheel tonight. All right. Curmudgeon says, did you just say GIF? Goodbye forever. Unsub. I'm sorry. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5. That's it now. But thank you guys for that's a very Federation looking aft. Okay.
It's a very skinny aft.
Nothing special there. Okay. Thank you. It's a small ship. All right. Thank you guys for the hype train. Appreciate you guys very much. When Tarpy gets here, we will add something to the Go Wheel. Just to give you guys an idea about what's on the Go Wheel here so far and give you guys an opportunity to be thinking about it, here is your Go Wheel. We've got the Polar Bear Plunge, the Donkey Ride, Legos to the Hospital, a Star Wars convention with a Star Trek cosplay. You guys are trying to get me killed. The Hellfire Burger, bungee jumping with Tarpy, and then being a caddy for Griffin for a round of golf. By the way, Griffin, you realize...
Really?
Yeah, that's on the wheel. By the way, you realize that means you have to do everything I say on the golf course.
No.
Yeah,
the caddy
yes.
does everything the golfer says.
No. See, the caddy gives you your golf clubs. All right, so
And
the
advice.
caddy
And
gives
advice.
unsolicited and incorrect advice, and they open your beer.
well, the chat says
And
that
they
you
also
will
wash
have
your
to.
balls, if you want to get technical about it.
The chat says that you have to do what I say if I caddy for you. So that should be an
that's
amazing.
not how caddies work.
That should be an
Happy
amazing.
Gilmore, the caddy gets fired.
That should be an amazing round of golf. All right, we will live stream that absolutely, and I think that you having to do what I say on the golf course is going to make for the most excellent content.
You guys do not understand golfing. and
Very
that's okay.
excited about that.
Yes, I do play golf. Yes, I enjoy golfing.
So there you go, guys. Those are the items on the Go Wheel, and you do have an opportunity coming up here very, very shortly to add an item to the Go Wheel here tonight. Thank you, guys, all very much for being here. Let's take a look at the new USS
Can I read something
Excelsior.
educational now?
Please.
I have 3 sentences to read.
Please do it.
V'ger has returned. Complete daily challenge goals to earn special rewards by progressing the V'ger challenge track. It should be by progressing through and seizing loot to spend in the challenge refinery. Challenges take place in the Lintaro Gap. Oh, the Lintaro Gap, and that is a beautiful part of the universe. Have you seen that, DJ? Oh, it's great.
No.
Unlock the power of the USS Excelsior to boost your challenge rewards by completing the Search and Destroy daily challenge. The Excelsior's powerful new enhanced ability also boosts the performance of all your deployed ships around the galaxy. Progress the weekly V'ger challenge track each day by completing the daily challenges to earn additional rewards such as what does TMP stand for? God damn it, Jules Verne. Is this your fault? What does TMP stand for?
The motion picture.
Oh, for God's sake. There's not enough room to type the motion picture there. Nyota, Uhura, FKR credits, and powerful weekly isolated damage buff and more. Don't miss a day to unlock 2 unique V'ger titles. Just what we always wanted. Exchange your challenge credits in the new challenge refinery to unlock new and exclusive prototype forbidden tech, USS Excelsior blueprints, USS Excelsior strong boxes, V'ger titles, and a special ship efficiency exchange, and more. There you go, DJ.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I just want you to know that I put a legend in like 3 different places of the new spreadsheet, and I made him green just for you.
As you should. Thank you.
I agree with you, pal. He says a good caddy worth money will have a good idea of what a good club to use at any strike.
I completely agree. But remember, Shooter
DJs,
McGavin does fire his caddy.
Yeah, I don't know if DJs will meet that requirement, so he won't be getting paid. Good thing it's a community reward. We want to see the worst round of golf possible. I can ensure that happens.
It depends on are you gonna put the Coors Light in the golf cart?
You're gonna get Natty Light.
Or are you gonna put some are you gonna put some Stone Ruination double IPA in the golf cart?
No, you're gonna end up with some Keystone if you're not careful. Okay, just letting you know.
Keystone. What, are you gonna pop me in the face? Assault.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the USS Excelsior actually leaving dock since Griffin was unable to.
Oh wait,
hold on, wait.
Oh, see, you were about to do it too.
I was about to do it also.
Oh, you should have. That would have been funny. You should have just done that. Why did you stop yourself?
Oh, because I didn't want to look as goofy as you did. Okay, so let's.
Oh wait, put up the whale cam while you're fixing that. Look, everybody. Announcement, breaking news. It is day 1, and what day 1 would be complete without a compensation gift right at the beginning of the arc.
I told you it was coming. Everybody. All right, let's take a look. We'll take a look inside the gift chest here in just a moment, but I do want to go ahead and take a quick peek here at, by the way, thank you to Vic for redeeming the name change. Show It All DJs is the new name. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Shiz wants us to play the comp chest music. Do we have a comp chest theme song?
Yes.
Do we hire AI to do that?
Yeah, no, I know what he wants. I do have comp chest music. Let me see if I can find it here. Where is it actually? I know what he wants. Funny enough, dude, I actually can't find it right now. It's not on my list of buttons. I know what you're wanting, though. I know what you're wanting. You're wanting the drunk music, right?
Oh no, he wants the interstitial warp music.
Oh, you want
that's this one.
Interstitial warp music. That's not what I thought he wanted, but okay, it's fine. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at the ship leaving dock. We'll do that for you guys here. Let's take a quick peek at the USS Excelsior flying out. There it is, the NCC 2000. Powering up her nacelles, those beautiful looking little nacelles. You know, I've always
boring content.
I've always enjoyed the shape of this ship. I've always
it is nice. It is iconic.
It is. It's pretty. Hey, Lost In. Good evening to you, baby. How are you? Welcome
hey, Lost In.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
There you go. Here come the drippy biddles.
No, yeah, lots of singular bits coming in. There you go. There is the USS Excelsior. Now we're going to get the same interstitial that Griffin just got, so we're going to fast forward through that and take a look. Now we've got a lot happening. First thing I want to show you, Lost In. Thank you again for your bits. We are dealing with 2 dailies here. Okay, 2 dailies. Now I want to be very, very clear that there are some players who did get their 3rd daily today. I'm going to let you know.
What?
Yep. Here's what they did. They built the ship before noon Eastern. So when the new dailies launched, the trigger occurred, and then they ended up getting their Excelsior daily today. So if you are wondering why, and this did come in, if you're wondering why some players got the daily today, that is because the ship was built prior to event reset. At least that's what I'm being told. Lawson says I built it later. I mean, how? So did the dailies proc a little bit later? Lawson says, I'm 99.9% sure I got the third ship in the fleet. Well, then you did it early, you goofy. You didn't build it. Oh, you bought it and built it later. Okay, that could have been it. Yeah, Jesus says, I built it at 9:01 a.m. Eastern time. That means you got the daily. So Retrieving says, why would event reset cause a daily reset? Because the dailies weren't present until noon. Okay. Once the dailies were present at noon, then they ran their first initial check. All right. They ran their first initial conditional check. So Kaviji said those players basically got the first legendary for free. Oh, no, not at all. Because the legendary milestone is 350 points. All this did for you was get you basically an extra 100 points. So still no closer to the legendary. It's a 350 point event. However, they did buy themselves potentially a one daily buffer later in the week. But I do not expect to see the Excelsior daily pop for me tonight. We'll tinker with that a little bit later. We'll continue to pop in and see if that happens, but I am not expecting to actually receive that. So that is correct, Wally. That's why your dailies were a little bit messed up. There were conditional codes, so that was the reason that some people got their V'ger daily or their Excelsior daily today and other people did not. So there is communication number one, letting you guys know about that. All right. We've got a lot more to get into. We're going to talk about crewing tonight. We're going to take a look at these dailies. Very quickly, going to just remind everybody that the dailies are going to cycle. Okay. So what we see right here is Gorn. Okay. That's what we're trying to do is Gorn.
I like the little link. I click on the link. I go to the right system. That's perfect.
You know,
why haven't I done that the whole time?
Well, that's in the patch notes. They actually talked about their improved use of deep linking, which I am very, very, very happy with. Being able to go into an event.
That's a QOL.
Yeah, that is a QOL. Being able to go into an event, click on a system or whatever, and being able to go wherever. So that's fantastic. Kaviji says, so DJs, explain, how am I at 825 points? All right, so here's how you did that. Well, remember, you got 275 points today in a gift chest. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and look. All right, I am currently at 0 points. All right, now do be aware. I am not going to get those Excelsior bonus points because my ship was gifted. I did not buy the pack. All right. My ship was granted, so I'm not going to get those points. But I'm going to explain the math on how you got there, Kaviji 825. When we come in and we claim our Arc chest, all right, that would be right here, Excelsior Day 1 credits. We're going to come in here, and we got 1,000 challenge credits, and that should, if I'm not mistaken, pop in and show us that I also got some points in the challenge track. So let's go ahead and pop up there and see if we did indeed. Where did my... Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Hang on. Challenge track is in your section down here. So, no, sure didn't. That is not the right chest, so let's click on the next chest. Compensation. Maybe it's in here. Let's go back and check now. Compensation. Nope, not in that one. And maybe it is in the launch day gift, like I said it was supposed to be from the very beginning. Launch day gift. Ah, there they are. 350 track points. There it is.
We got it.
All right. Now, we'll say that is actually better than expected. All right. We were expecting 275. For some reason, you got 75 extra. So that's a good thing. That will actually buy you a little bit of flexibility with a second hard daily. Yeah. So that actually buys you 1 extra day. So there's 350 points. Now, if you bought the ship. Wait, Lost In, how do you have 1,175 points? If you bought the ship, you should have gotten 200 more bonus points in there.
I mean, Toxic Jesus has 925. I was trying to figure that one out.
Did you do shenanigans when you bought the pack? Pothead says
they
I
might
have
have shenanigans.
Oh, well, hey, let's not forget you do actually have the daily. All right, there's challenge track points in here. I have not completed my daily yet. So there's another 275 here. He also bought his ship early, so he got 100 out of his daily event for today. So there's 375 on top of. So there's 375 on top of 350. That would be 725. So if you got 725, that would be explainable. Shelby has 825. Matt has 825. Kaviji has 825. Pixelate has 825. So now I'm kind of wondering if they actually put an extra couple hundred points in the Excelsior purchase pack.
Yeah.
And
not the Excelsior, maybe not the Excelsior purchase pack, but I do know the Excelsior Strongbox Tier 1. You can go ahead, and I think the Whale Cam's got it now.
all right,
Yeah, I
let's
do.
pop over there.
So if you go in the refinery,
In the refinery.
in the refinery, under challenge, you'll see the
The
Strongbox.
tier 1 gift. Okay.
There's the tier 1 gift. Yeah, the tier 1 gift. I can't remember which one has it. Yeah, it looks like it's the. Yep, right. No, that's challenge credits. So I think it's the tier 1 gift.
Okay.
Now
Well,
he
let me
can't.
just claim
Hang on.
this.
You can't look inside yours without claiming it. I'm going to pop back over to
Well,
my
yeah,
screen.
I
real
can
quick.
too. It's right
100
here.
track points.
Yeah, here we go.
He's got 100 track points.
Yeah, here's 100 track points here as well. So now that would put you at 725. Still doesn't account for the 825. I think they put an extra 100 points in the Excelsior purchase pack, if I'm having to guess. Because if Lost In got 200 from the pack, they must have put an extra 100 in there, which is actually really nice. Okay. Shelby says, I also bought upgrade packs. Are there?
There's upgrade packs?
Hang on. Yes, obviously there's upgrade packs, but I wouldn't have expected there to be challenge track points in the packs. Hey, what's up, Jason? How are you? What's up, legendary super friend?
Oh, you can't see that until you actually build the ship.
Well, we
Sneaky.
did build the ship, so we should be able to look in there. Here we go. Excelsior ship parts. Let's see if there's any challenge track points, and there are not. So I didn't expect those to come there. I think this must be. I think this must be a situation where they put a few extra points in the purchase pack. There, Jules. What do you think? They said 200, but they might have done 300.
I believe so. I believe that's the case.
Yeah, that's the only way 825 makes sense. Now, Lost In, how do you have 1100? That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Explain
if you've got
yourself, Lost In.
1100, there's also the bounty Elite contract.
You already
or the
did the
regular
bounty?
contract.
Lost In, what
How
are
does
you
he do the
doing?
bounty?
Why did you? How did he get the bounty? Because that's also
It's
a
also from,
triggerable
like-
thing. So you bought
Okay, so I'm also hearing that
bought
some of the strong box. No, that's not true. The strong boxes don't have them in there at all. You're
So
talking
That
about the
doesn't
challenge
make any
credits.
sense.
Did you buy the bounty
Yeah,
before event
Matt F.
reset?
The strong box has challenge credits. We're talking about the actual track points.
Yeah, it's not in the strong box. Did you buy the $20 token before event reset?
What good would that even do him?
Because then he got the legendary 350 point event. So that would be 825 plus 350. That puts you at 1175. There you go. That's how he did it. He has 1,175 points because he bought and did the $20 token before event reset today.
Very, very nice.
You know, that's how you do it free to play. That's how you do it free to play. Okay.
That's you getting after it.
There you go, free to play. Lost In says, I did buy it after reset. Well, then they must have done a conditional check at some point a little bit later because nobody else got that conditional check. Maybe they were late. Jules,
Actually,
were they a
I
little
have a
bit
question.
late?
I have a question because there was actually an issue with the small daily not scoring at all for players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't actually get fixed until about 2 hours after reset. So if you purchased it within those 2 hours after
That's
event
probably
reset,
when they reset those dailies. I guarantee it.
it
Yeah.
could. Yeah, they could
Do
have
you
done
need the
that.
tier 2
so-
strong box?
Tier 2 strong box isn't gonna have challenge credits in it. Lost In says
No, I'm
I had-
asking Jules if he needs that.
Oh, I don't need anything. I
You're
got
done
them all.
now?
Lost
Okay,
In
fine.
maxed
Screw
the
you,
ship
pal.
already. And no, you were late to the party. Lost In already maxed the ship. All right.
What? No, we didn't.
There,
All right.
there's somebody who maxed the ship within a first few hours.
Well,
You know,
you go.
this is why you don't let your girlfriend tell you to put 11 Christmas trees around your property, because then you spend all effing day putting up Christmas trees and taking them down instead of playing the game on launch day.
it's fine. Everything
problems.
is fantastic. So we're going to take a look at the ship in a moment. We are working on limited time, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the daily piece. All right, we've got our easy daily, which is now working. That's just defeating by dealing isolated damage to any level 71 through 76 V'ger Gorn ship in Nazaire. So that's where we're going to go. But at the exact same time, I should be able to complete my hard daily, which is defeating V'ger Gorn ships at my ops level in the whole of V'ger space. All right, so we are headed over here to Nazaire. I am using my G7 crew, which is already going to not fare super well against these explorers, but we shouldn't have a problem here. I am hearing that these hostiles are a little tougher than what we experienced in the playtest, although my crew just handled that pretty well. So we're going to have to look at some of the crewing gaps here, Jules. You actually predicted that there could be an ops gap in these hostiles. So we're going to take a very, very close look at those tonight and offer some crewing recommendations and some guides and some assistance to players who are struggling. Ironically, Jules, it's not the early levels that we expected. We expected there to be issues at, say, 70 and 71. That's not where we're seeing the issues. We're seeing the issues at 69 and 70, which is interesting. I have a theory on why that may have happened, but we'll take a look at that and we'll help. Cruzito said mid-60s. That is the first I am hearing of that today. LASIK says our low 60s are having issues. So interesting on where some of these gaps are. But I think that we're going to have to talk a little bit about crewing tonight. But again, also very much like Silence were, very much like the freebooters were when they first came out. These are maybe not as easy as we thought they were going to be, but they're also a good opportunity for you to flex and test on your account just a little bit. So there is ways to get this done. As a matter of fact, we saw earlier today, even a Leslie crew is working on these things if you wanted to go about it that way. But we'll get you through, okay? We'll get you through. But I'll tell you this, really truthfully, this is your crew. All right. And I know that this is going to be challenging for some people. This is the Ops 71 grinding crew. That would be Janeway, Seska, Suter. I know that Suter and Seska may not be tiered highly enough for a lot of players, but let me remind you, tier 4 on these officers will make a very, very huge difference. So this is a great crew, but Jules has some other suggestions as well. But this is the crew that we used in playtest, and even now it's performing just fine. So King Gaza says Anorax is going to be great. We're going to talk about Anorax tonight. Jules has that on the list as well. So we'll be helping you guys with your crewing tonight. Definitely, we're going to get you through these dailies for sure.
It's got to be Chang. You got to try Chang.
Well, 1 of 11 is an officer options everybody should have. 1 of 11. I mean, really look at this very much like you are. This is giving everybody a little bit of a glimpse in to G7 crewing. And I kind of like that, to be honest with you, Jules. I'm not opposed to that, really. This is giving everybody a little bit of a taste of the crewing that we've been using in G7 for the last few months. So this will give you guys an option to take a look at that. Now, obviously, mileage may vary. Mistaken says 1 of 11 did not perform well on my Crenshaw. However, Count DeVille says 1 of 11 works better for me. Better for me than Janeway did. So again, mileage may vary, and it's going to depend on a lot of things. 1, shield health, right? So the tier of the ship, your amount of shield regen, your amount of hull repair, and generally, like we've said before, the state of your account, okay? The strength of your account, where your research is progressed, and so forth and so on. So your results are going to be different than your neighbors, but we're going to get you through that. I'm going to go ahead and claim these 2 dailies. We'll take a look at what we see inside. We do see a couple of daily points. We're going to earn some challenge credits, but most importantly, we're getting the challenger track points. Both of these are now scoring. That's my easy daily, my hard daily, so that's going to be good for 275 points, and they are subject to the claim all button. Lost in, quick question for you. Since you did do the $20 event, was it subject to the claim all button? Because I know Jules and I have been absolutely screaming about that in the game design chat. We have not actually gotten a satisfactory answer on that. Was the $20 legendary ticket, legendary daily, did it get included in claim all? Do we know the answer to that yet, Jules?
I don't.
Lost in
Off
might
to
be
the whale cam.
Lost in might be the only one who's actually done it. But Griffin's going to do it for us right now on screen, so why not? Why not?
So what
Let's
I need,
roll with it.
It's
where
Rebirth
is this?
Part 1. Rebirth Part 1, the very
Yeah.
end. Either the $20 or the $100 have the same
Well,
bounty contract.
Why would you buy the $20 when you could simply get
No,
the
no,
100?
no, 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 no. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
What do you mean? Why would you do what?
Because he wants the extra value.
I need this uncommon refined ore, man. Every single chance I get this uncommon refined ore, I need that. Plus, look, I get 5,000 more Sigma tokens, which I really need.
Welcome to Arcfall, everybody.
Okay, so there they are.
All right. So now, what should happen is Griffin's not going to get that daily until tomorrow. All right.
Oh, man. What?
Well, technically 1 more hour.
1 more hour. We're going to see
Yeah,
it.
I just got 55 minutes to go. Hello.
Yeah, so in 55 minutes, we're going to come back and we're going to check on that. And what we'll do is we will complete
Play my
that
power
daily.
creep. You're a power creep.
We'll complete that daily and see how it goes. In the meantime, Griffin, go ahead and finish the rest of your Gorn Assault because, again, 54 minutes. And here's a reminder to everybody, whether you have the ship or not, go do your daily. So while we've still got 54 minutes to save everybody's track, let's talk about crewing, okay?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on. Why do these hostels have this icon on there? What's going on? What is that for?
They have abilities.
Well, it's not just that. Is something to show that they are a special hostile and they're not. They have something special about them. In this case, they go away.
Yeah,
I don't
in this
think
case they disappear.
theoretically these hostiles, these Gorn hunters, will go away in about 55 minutes.
When I was 3.
No, these are going away in 55 minutes.
Wow.
So wait, the other systems aren't showing up?
No. It's not the systems that change. The hostiles within the systems change.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait a minute. What am I doing wrong now? Wait a minute. I am defeating Gorn ships. I am
Of your
defeating
ops
major
level.
Gorn ships.
Of your ops level. You can't kill the
Well,
seven.
see, I clicked. Look, I clicked on their stupid
Deep
stupid
link. Yeah,
link.
funny.
this is the problem.
That's
The
funny.
deep
My
link
deep link
for
worked.
the hard daily does not actually go to a corresponding system to your ops level.
Wait, mine did.
That was something we.
Well, I can't click mine now, but mine did. Mine did go there.
Your
No.
small daily did. Your big daily did not.
Well, why
I
didn't
got
you
your
click the
deep
small
link
daily?
right here, Scopely. Why do you put that on there if it's going to take me to the right? I've been killing 20 of these hostels. Wondering what's going on.
All right,
And now-
so we're going to work on that.
Now Cruzito's going to make fun of me again, you guys. I have to move my station again.
There's reasons. Anyway, listen, we are going to run low on time. So let's talk about crewing. We're going to let Griffin do this part. While he's doing that, I'm going to pop back over to my screen so that we can demonstrate crewing so that we can get you guys through your Excelsior daily here, or your V'ger daily within the next 50 minutes. So, Jules, let's hop in. And obviously, you guys just saw what I did with mine. I'm using a G7 crew. What is a couple of alternatives for players out there who might be struggling with their particular ops range?
Right. So let me just walk through what these specific hostiles have as their abilities, and that will help inform crewing that works and crewing that doesn't work.
Super quick, before
So
you start
first-
that, do you have a sheet already that we can start with? that we can pull up?
I have a sheet, but it's not complete yet for this
Okay.
part. So I've already pinned you the section of the patch notes that describes their abilities. That's probably concise enough to show on screen.
Gotcha.
And then also, if you just go ahead and warp into one of those systems, we can click on the hostiles themselves so that we can kind of show particularly the exclusion list. So just going to read off what those patch notes say about the replicant Gorn hunters. These primary ability activates at the start of combat, granting them increased accuracy, isolytic damage, armor piercing, shield piercing. So basically they have extra piercing, which if you have seen this before, you know Moreau is not going to work. Now, we know Pike Moreau doesn't work for 71 plus hostiles, but for all of our G5 and G6 players who may still be using Pike, Moreau, something else, Moreau is not going to be super effective. So switch over to a Picard Bev if you're going to be using that as your crewing. Their secondary ability reduces the target's shield mitigation each round. Now, you can increase your shield mitigation by having Janeway as a captain or by having Strange New World Pike as a captain. Now, we do not, or if you also have Wrath of, no, that's wrong. He works on the opponent. Anyway, Strange New World Pike is one of the excluded officers or the banned officers. And that doesn't mean that it won't work if you have that crew on there. There's just something else that happens with these hostiles.
Did you want to see the explanation? I have the hostile.
Great. So this is the secondary ability. It's going to increase its isolytic defense at the start of combat. It can, and these Gorn ones, they're a replicant of the actual Gorn, which means they cannot be hurt by regular damage. They mitigate 100% of the damage that is incoming. There is no way of getting around that. And they are resistant to the Borg cutting beam. Now, what is a difference in here is they're also resistant to the GS-31 beam. Here's the other catch, though. It wouldn't matter. Their whole health is so high that there is no way of actually killing them with those beams anyways. So don't worry about that little detail. It wouldn't have worked anyways.
Nor can they get eviscerated with the eviscerator, right?
Well, these are not Gorn specifically, so any abilities that work specifically against Gorn are not going to work here. Now, there's some tiny minor exceptions, but we don't need to get into that right now. Okay. The last thing is that they're going to get a massive amount of Apex Barrier added to their already large Apex Barrier if you use any Strange New World crew. And that can make a massive difference for players. So if someone's going out there with the Strange New World crew, first ask them, are they using anyone that is on that list? It is not all of Strange New Worlds. It is very specific in which officers are there. What I have not ascertained yet is if they're on the crew at all, or if they have an ability that fires. So for instance, if I put Strange New World Pike under decks where he doesn't have any abilities, will that still work, or that still affect the actual Apex Barrier? I haven't tested that yet, so we'll probably get to that sometime on the stream. So let's talk about crewing. Here's the thing with these hostiles that G7 has already been experiencing with. They have a ton of special abilities. They're not just massive holes or massive whatever, and you can punch them hard with your existing G5 and G6 crews. So what we have been doing in G7 has been things that are going to affect our survivability, including hull regeneration, shield regeneration, and also putting and mitigating how much damage we're actually getting in. We've been doing that two different ways: shield mitigation through Janeway as captain, or Chang, who is actually basically delaying the fire that you're going to get from these weapons.
Go Chang!
Hostiles. Additionally, 1 of 11 works the exact same way, doing shield mitigation, putting more of the damage to your shields than to your hull. So those are some options for you right away. The other way you can also mitigate damage is through Apex Barrier, which is why Anorex is a highly advised crew. So let me kind of put that together for you guys in a couple of crews. That would be Anorex, Suter, and Seska. Keys below deck are Wrath of Khan Joaquin and Pick Hugh. Now, that is the keys for G7 crewing. As a captain, you can switch that out and use Strange New World Mbenga to get some more shield regeneration, or you can use Chang. Now, Chang is more effective on ships that have lots of weapons and lots of shots. That's going to include, that's going to include the Borg Cube. That's going to include the Vengeance, and that will include some specialty ships as well. including the new Excelsior. So Chang will actually be more effective on ships with lots of weapons and lots of shots per weapon. It is not going to be super effective on your G6 FKR ships. Okay. So if you're going out there and you have an equal sized cube to an equal sized FKR ship, put your Chang on your cube, and maybe you can try a Janeway on your other ships. This is going to be a generic crew set for any of the three, because all of these are taking into account multiple types of changes of their special abilities and give you some survivability to allow you to last multiple rounds. The one catch is for the Hurok and for the Silence is they actually have an ability that's going to fire when their whole health drops below a certain percentage. The Silence, which are going to happen about 45 minutes, we're going to have to do some tinkering around to make sure this works. But before we get there, if you are really struggling and the crews that I've just offered you aren't working, there is one more crew that you can try, and this is your end-all be-all. I'm just going to hopefully try to survive. That would be Leslie.
The Leslie special.
Seska, Suter.
Yep.
That crew is basically 100% hull repair, 100% shield repair. Not 100% because you can't get to 100%, but it's like, hey, we're focusing all of our effort into just lasting round over round. Make sure you have burning on your ship. Burning will still remove their hull health, even on these Gorn. Tried that too. Oh man, Starman. So that's one of the things that we're going to have to look at for a lot of players is where your Suter and your Seska tier are, where your pick hue is going to be. If those are still not working for you at that level, it's definitely going to be something where you're going to want to check in on where your tiering of those officers are, because if they're pretty low tier, they're not going to be super effective, and we're going to have to get really creative with some extra crews to help you get those few kills.
Jules, does that Leslie ship explode at the end of the battle?
And more than likely, if you're using him correctly, you probably will blow up, and you're going to get one kill per Leslie crew use.
I just wanted to teach on that really quick for our first year players, and that happens on purpose. That's because all the effects and all the whiz bang things that he does to your ship during the battle get taken back away at the end of the battle, right? So that's why you blow up, but you still win.
Yes, absolutely. And Vanguard also points out Tal, which will work for your G5 level hostiles, because he only works on levels 60 and below. So if you are struggling against the G5 hostiles, you can also add Burning and Tal. But as we know, Tal is not being sourced. So I doubt that any G5 currently have that if they're struggling.
Very quickly.
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah,
Major
welcome
Samos.
in, Raiders.
Hey, Samoites.
Samo, what's going on? How you guys doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys all being here. We are trying to jam in some crewing knowledge to get these people through their V'ger dailies in the next 45 minutes. So yeah, we're trying to get people thrown in as best we can. Feel free to clip, feel free to screenshot and go back and get these and try some of these. Chewy says, hey, listen, let's talk about something a little bit more legacy, maybe for a player like Starman, 5 Lorca Khan. Also, for a very original basic crew, that one is an opportunity. I mean, that one is something you can try. 1-5 Chang is a possibility as well, as Matter says. But again, this is going to develop or depend a great deal on your status of these officers, Starman. I mean, if we are looking at generally underdeveloped officers for a particular ops range, then it is going to be a little bit more difficult for sure. And we're also talking about, burning. This is an opportunity for Neelix, right, to be under deck, but he's got to be kind of 100% or at least 80%. That's a tier 4, tier 5. So there's a lot to consider here with regards to officer sourcing. And if officer sourcing is lacking, then there are going to be a few areas that we're going to point you in to really, really hone in on, like Griffin is doing right now with Pick Hugh, like I had to do with Pick Hugh here a couple of weeks ago, like when we, like I did with Seska. A lot of these officers do have dedicated sourcing, right? But if you haven't been prioritizing that, then now is the time to kind of go back and pick up on those loops and really double down on trying to pick this stuff up and max those officers, or at least get them to a workable tier. As far as Seska and Suter, you're going to start to see benefit at tier 3. Really, truthfully, tier 4, they're going to get great, and at tier 5, they're just bomb. And I will remind you, as Vic points out, Seska is in your DTI store with no cooldown. She's unlimited pull if you've got the credits. Suter is in your officer depot, your choice tokens. So you can
also in the augment store, and you can use the choice token. So if you've been banking those up, you can bulk pull Suter shards today in order to kind of help you up. Now, I did want to point out another crew that Matters pointed out in the chat, 1, 5, and Chang. That's a legacy crew that can really help out using Wrath of Conqueror, who's a newer crew, but still probably sourced for a lot of players now. Matters, you're on the Discord stage. I don't hear you talking. Do we have Discord turned on?
I've got it on. I've got it on now.
We did.
Yep. Sorry, I got it on now.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey.
Hey. I was chatting away, talking and everything, and nobody said anything, so I figured I'd just...
That is all UltimatDJ's fault.
instead.
He is such a dirty muter.
Yeah, that is my fault.
That's why you should be on Twitch. That's your fault for not being on Twitch.
Yeah, and real quick, again, big, huge thank you to Major Samo, and thank you to all the Raiders. Please, if you don't care, just real quick, hit that refresh button. We'd really appreciate that. You're helping out towards our view count tonight. Thank you guys so very much. Hit that refresh so you can pop on in and get rid of that raid tag. But thank you, Samo. How did you guys do? I saw you streaming a little bit ago. How did the dailies go for you? Everything go well? Hopefully,
you know, she's not here, right? She can't answer you. She's probably at the bar getting drunk already. She's probably down around the corner.
Arcfall. It is Arcfall. She just clocked out. It's been a long day for all the Fleet Command creators. So thank you very much. Appreciate you. So there you go. Okay, so let's take a look, Matters, at this other crew. We can try this out for Starman, and let's see. And again, just throwing out extra options for people to try to have something, just kind of slinging some crews at you to give a try so that you can try to get through your challenge track. Matters, go ahead.
So the one I had said was the 1 of 11 crew. That's what I used. I was using 1 of 11, 5 of 11 for Synergy and Janeway. If people are struggling with that, replacing Janeway for Chang to help kind of mitigate the damage by delaying shots is a good idea. Not if you have an epic. I was using a G6 epic, so Chang would have been no bueno. Very bad choice.
Can you describe for our viewers who may not know where your account is now? What ops are you? What hostile are you trying to hit? And what ship are you using?
I am an Op 70, so I was using a Krencha, which is a G6 epic. So I was hitting level 70 hostiles.
And what we're hearing are these hostiles do have a couple of spots, like 69, 70, a little bit of an issue. We're hearing some at the lower levels, probably like 61, 62. We're seeing some. But really, and big shout out to Sandra, who was really active in our Discord earlier today. We were actually really doing some significant math. And what we had found, Jules, was very much where these hostiles are kind of scaling up. It's interesting because normally we see huge generational gaps between 70 and 71. Except what they did this time is they kind of ramped it up starting earlier. So we have the 68, fine. We have the 69, which doubled in DPR, shield, and hull. Literally doubled all the stats from 68 to 69. Then 70 was another double. So from 68 to 70, you saw a 400% increase in DPR, shield, and hull. And then at 71, it was another double. And you added their isolytic abilities. So it was almost like this generational jump, Jules. Instead of it being, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, they just really kind of linear.
Turned the screws.
Turned it really up. Double all the way up. So we are seeing now some of the 68, 69, and 70 level hostiles may, in fact, Jules, be perhaps slightly overtuned. Now, let me just go ahead and tell you, That's not going to get corrected. Okay. Power creep is so fast in this game. If you're struggling with it today, we're going to give you the crews that can kind of help. But 2 weeks from now, more research, some, whatever, the next tool, another officer, blah, blah, blah. Power creep is going to take this out of being a challenge within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. So this is not going to be a challenge forever, just like the original Silence were, just like, the original Gorns were, just like the original Freebooters, et cetera, et cetera. These are going to become a lot easier over time with other research and things. But so I can tell you right now, these are not likely to be tuned. But we are seeing where they have adjusted this game design model a little bit so that, at 68, 69, and 70, they are probably a little harder than what we would have expected.
Yeah.
Indeed, and I think earlier on too, if you are very much struggling and you just need to get these dailies done in the next 35 minutes, definitely look at your boosts that you can be using. That'd be your Cerritos, your Max Fortify, your Lorca's Fist, maybe some Exo comps. Any of these are going to help, particularly your Cerritos, because it will give you a little bit more shield. In fact, it actually doubles your shield. It's like a net double. So that can be really effective when working with shield repair.
All right. So
there's a lot of other crews that were in here in the chat too that I wanted to point out. Somebody was saying that they used their GS-31 hitting the 68s with Jean-Luc Picard, E. Picard, and Anorex, so kind of doubling up on the isolating damage and then also the apex barrier. Very smart there. There was also, let's see, where else? Somebody asked about Picard, Bev, Chang. Boosting, you cannot boost Chang's proc chance, unfortunately.
However, Picard, Bev, Anorex is also something interesting to look at. All right, Picard, Bev, Anorex would give you some boost on Anorex, give you some potential gains there.
Yep, Max Fortify may help a lot, but if you're struggling to kill even one, that may be a limited time offer for you. Also, if you are just entering G5 because you rushed into this content a little bit and you don't have a lot of officer development or isolatic damage research or artifacts, then definitely focus on your E-Data, your Enterprise E-Data, Enterprise E-Picard, and Janeway, and boosting those with a Picard Bev crew to really pump up your isolatic damage. So even if you are not doing super well with, or you don't have Anorex sourced, that can be an earlier crew to start actually putting a large amount of isolatic damage. Now that won't work super well against the next level of hostiles, but good for today.
I do want to also point out very quickly that any amount of Apex Shred that you can get, be it from Surge Research if you're G7 or Quasi, any amount of Apex Shred that you can get is also going to be somewhat helpful there. Also, I just saw a comment that I wanted to read. Oh, I lost it.
While you're looking for it, I got to tell you, this V'ger bounty daily, you know how it says you got to hit 5 below your ops level?
Yeah.
They mean 5 below, like exactly 5 below. Not 4 below, not 2 below, not 1 above.
Wait, what?
The only way for me to score in these, I literally have to hit a 68 Gorn. Otherwise, it's not giving me a
Show me your
count
daily.
on my 10 here.
Show me.
Which
Which one are you talking about?
Right here.
How did you get the V'ger bounty? You just built the
it
ship.
It shows up. I said it but as soon as you get that token, it opens up the.
Well, I don't have it right now.
No,
You
that's
lose.
a $20 pack.
You didn't buy the pack.
The
Oh,
$20 pack.
that's the pack one.
The premium one.
Okay.
Correct.
Wait.
What? Yeah.
So you're doing, so this is the V'ger bounty. This is the $20 one. Earn points by defending any hostile from 5 levels below your ops in V'ger space. So you're not getting them even at your own level?
No, I was in 73, it's in 74, just happily clicking away. Here, I'll do this one now. I'll do a 69. I'm testing 4 below. And I was like, why am I not scoring in this? And so I literally followed the instructions and went to exactly, okay, now it works. I'm telling you, I was at 73. I was at 73.
Now, here's what I want to do very quickly, since we've still got time in this daily. We can take a look inside. That's fine. That's the -1 token that we were talking about there just a moment ago, where when he claims this, that bounty contract is going to disappear. Now, I would actually like to maybe do two things here, okay? One, I think I don't want you to claim this for 32 minutes. We are very, very limited in how we can test this because of the nature of the mechanic, okay? I think what I'm going to do is ask Griffin not to claim this at this moment. Because what I want to prove to you is that if you don't do the daily, it will show up again tomorrow. Okay? So even though he did this, if he doesn't claim it, he keeps the token, and after event reset in 31 minutes, V'ger bounty will show up again. Now, after event reset, we'll have him complete the V'ger bounty again. And this time we will try it in claim all. All right. And we'll see if it pops there. So be very careful, Griffin, and don't claim your dailies. One other thing that I would like to potentially try, if Griffin's willing, and I'm sure he is, after 11 o'clock and after he claims that daily, okay, we're going to go back and see if we can buy another $20 token, if you're okay with that. All right. We're going to see if you can buy another one. Casey Jones, thank you for your 44-month resub. Appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. And thank you to some players at the very beginning. Taffman, thank you. Manxman, didn't say thanks to you. I feel terrible. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Vool, thank you. Alpha Zypher, thank you. Karoon, you guys are all incredible. KA Knowledge, thank you. Harry Boatride, thank you. Broken Artist, thank you guys for your support to the channel. Appreciate it. Apologize for not reading your names. We were trying to get down to business very, very quickly. So we'll take one
more business note here. We did actually get some testing done while we were just talking, and if you have those band officers anywhere on your ship,
yeah,
if they're present, even below decks, without an active ability, they will still boost the opposing ship. So very important to check that crew list and make sure you don't have it even accidentally as stats below deck.
I love this system.
Matter says the pack is gone from his store. Lost In, is the pack present in your store? And Griffin, go ahead and check your store. Is the pack gone now that...
I just bought it. Why would it still be there? There's no way it's still there. Look,
it is gone. Okay, so you can't even buy another one. Okay, well, there you go, Lost In.
No, but I can't buy this one.
Wait. Why would you do that right now?
Why would I not?
What is that?
It's the battle pass.
Oh, it's the battle pass. All right, so you can't buy more than one $20 token, Lost In. There you go. He says, damn. All right. So we will still wait on claiming the daily so that we can show you guys that it will recur. What we should see on my screen, flipping over here to mine, is that also at 11 p.m., now that we are Excelsior owners, we should see that Excelsior daily pop as well. And we'll be able to progress through that. Griffin, now that I have claimed my dailies with my gifts, I am sitting at 625 points. Will you pop over to your challenge track and let's take a look? No, Mimi, there's no shenanigans here. There's no shenanigans. And to be honest with you, I would be very, very cautious against shenanigans because of this token scenario. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the tokens.
I would be cautious about that. In theory, shenanigans would work. Okay, because as long as you've got the token, the daily's going to proc. But let me ask a question: is it worth it? Like, what would be the incentive to buying a second token? The $20, I guess, buys you 3 events worth of buffer, but I don't feel like that is actually a worth it scenario. So I don't believe that would be cost advantage. Like, I don't think that there's a value proposition there. Loston says only to finish the events faster or buy yourself some buffer. I agree, but I don't see that there would be an advantage for you to do that. However, given that there's this token, theoretically it would work, but because of this token and the fact that a token is grabbed from your inventory, I would be very, very cautious on tinkering with shenanigans for this particular token. All right. Popping into Griffin's screen. How do you only have 625 points? Oh, wait, that's
I
my
have
screen.
800.
You got 800. I was looking at my screen. Okay, so you got 825 because...
I don't know.
How did he get 825 compared to my 625?
Because he bought
Does
the
that have
ship.
something to do with the I bought the thingy?
There weren't challenge track points in the pack.
Or were there?
Because he got points for. Didn't they say they were for people that bought the ship?
We both got the ship granted.
You both got it granted.
He didn't buy the ship.
Then.
So he should have the same number of points I did.
I think it happened by buying the thing, the $20 pack. The challenge track. Had to be.
All right. Well, then we're going to prove that right now. I'll go buy the challenge track.
Oh, good. Well, make sure you know you're at 625.
Yeah, right here. I'm at 625. Well,
How do I have 1175 then? If you get it from buying the pack, you should get it for doing that daily.
Yeah, but he hasn't claimed the daily.
I haven't claimed the
Then
daily.
he shouldn't have more than you.
I know. Have I claimed the tier 1
See,
gift?
they're right here. These 350 points.
Okay,
see,
here's
I'm
here's
at
100.
825.
Here's 100 for my tier 1 gift. Let's claim that and see if that was a double. Maybe that was a double credit. There's 100. All right, hold on. We're going to check these one at a time. Oh, look at that. Dude, it gave double. It gave double. All right. So it showed 100 points. It gave 200 points, guys. No, you just saw it before and after. You just saw it on my screen. The tier 1 tier up showed 100 points. It actually granted 200. Okay. So if you tier the ship, you would probably get more. Check, Zach. I think that is reasonable. Griffin, did you buy an upgrade
Well,
pack?
mine's already a tier 3. I think,
Okay,
or
go
tier
back.
4.
Go back to your refinery, please.
I was just there. Hold on. Refinery challenge. Boom.
And you've been claiming your tier up gifts as you go, I guess, then, haven't you?
I have. Well, as long as I could. Right now, I don't have the challenge credits to claim this one.
Well, that's a strong box, but there should have been a tier up gift.
Oh, there was a tier up gift. Do we need to see it again?
No. Stop. Go back to your challenge track.
Okay.
Only the
DJs,
first.
do you
tier of
remember
gift-
when they said? Do you remember when they said to us that there was going to be 100 that was given when you purchased the ship on the day you purchased the ship?
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
it came.
The only way.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Listen,
it
the
didn't
tier 1
actually. It
gift
didn't
is
come
as a
in the
one-time
purchase.
gift.
Oops.
Yeah. So tier 1 is a one-time gift. That makes perfect sense. That's your 200 points. Yep.
But for some
To
reason,
cover
they
the
made it
daily you're
200
not getting.
Yeah.
that day.
Okay, well, that's it. So the tier 1 gift contained your 200 points because that's where I've gotten mine to now is the 825. So that's the 200 points, which we did. I mean, we told you was going to come, but they put it in a different place. I actually expected that we wouldn't get it because we didn't buy the pack, but because they did it in a tier 1, in the tier 1 tier up gift, that's why we got those points. Okay, well, that's good. Yes! Now everybody knows where that's coming from and why you get the points. All right.
Balbom is pointing out that you can preview future tier up gifts by just scrolling to the right in the challenge refinery.
Yep, we're going to pop
Oh,
over
there's
there.
no fun in that when you could just simply upgrade your ship. Here it is
And
right
I
here.
will say that historically, those previews have been missing things that actually.
This right
appear
here.
when-
Why does he keep going to my screen? Get off your screen. I got it right there.
That's the tier 5. You're literally spending money faster than we can keep up with. Can you slow your roll there a little bit, Whaley-O? Okay.
That's not what people tune in to see. What's your problem? Listen to them all.
All right. So this is the tier 5 gift. There is no tier 2 gift. You can see from my screen here, we've got a tier 3 gift. The tier 3 gift does not have challenge track points. And if we take a look at Griffin's tier 5 gift, which he literally clicked way too freaking fast. Oh, there it is. Tier 5. No, that's your strong box. But go back to your challenge track. Go back to your challenge track.
Didn't I just have? Okay.
And
back to the challenge track.
You're still at 825, so there is nothing there. Now, to show you, there is not that I am seeing a tier 2 tier up gift. There is a tier 2 strong box, okay? But there is not a tier up gift at tier 2 is what I am seeing because I'm still tier 1. Vul says there is a tier 2 gift.
This may be the right point to actually look at the spreadsheet. I've just give you a screenshot and I can post the link.
I would like
in the
link
chat as well.
Yeah, let me see the link.
Hold on one second. Let me just do V'ger.
Ooh, look at that. I can start working on my second Excelsior now.
Okay, it's pinned in the Twitch.
Why?
And I have been pinning, by the way, for people who are just listening in audio, the web code is VGER, V'ger for Ops 51 plus, and Resonance for Ops 20 through 50. So go to the web code and get your stuff.
Camille says, I'm at 650 out of 700, and my Excelsior is tier 3. 650 out of 700 what? You mean 650 challenge track points? You might be. Have you done your dailies? You're missing something there. All right, you should be at 825.
Running out of time.
You're missing your big daily. That's it, Camille. You're missing 175 points.
I'm gonna have to bug her off for about.
You got 29.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, Camille, you're missing your big daily. It's 175. You're missing 175 points. So double check. Jules, I got you 10-4. We'll see you after event reset. You're missing your big daily, Camille. So come back into your daily goals. You're missing 175 points. Khan says, what's the reason for not collecting the daily on the challenge track? So your guys, for your easy and hard dailies, you want to. What Griffin has here is the paid token daily. And the reason that I'm having him hold it just for 20 more minutes is to show you guys that it will recur after event reset. So let's say you buy the $20 token, but you don't complete it that day. Then it will roll over to the next day. Okay? It'll roll over to the next day. So it's not like if you pay for it, you'll lose it. You'll roll over. Schwag says, I'm at 625, did both of the V'ger dailies. That is correct. You would only be 825 if you bought the ship, Swag. Okay? 825 if you bought the ship because you got 200 free points there. So you're at 625 free to play. You're at 825 with the ship if you haven't bought the $20 token yet. All right? Now, Camille says you did both V'ger dailies. Then go to your refinery and make sure that you've claimed. Well, no.
Restart your game. I don't know.
He didn't buy the ship, Lost In, so he's not going to have a box there. You need to claim. Have you claimed your gifts? There's a gift for Arc launch day. You should claim Arc launch day gift, which I already did. So Arc launch day gift, if you've claimed that, there was points in it. But that's not how much he's off because we got 350 points out of it. It seems like you're missing 175 points. You definitely claimed the daily. Schwag is also at 625.
Weird.
Did you buy the ship, Schwag? You would be at 625 if you didn't buy the ship. If you bought the ship, claim your tier 1 gift, and then you'll be at 825. Lost In says, listen, you guys are missing the procedure here. Step 1, obtain vengeance. Step 2, max vengeance. Step 3, get vengeance insta-warp. And then you get the remaining points. Yeah, that's how it works. Schwag says, no, I did not buy it. Okay, then 625 is correct. 625 is right if you're free to play. Okay? 625 is correct if you're free to play. If you have the ship, then 825 is what you should be at if you've claimed all your gifts. Okay? Samo says,
no, because I'm at
that's
825
what I
and I
missed.
haven't claimed that last one.
No, that is the $20 token. Forget about the $20 token. We're talking about,
okay.
Yeah, we're talking about just the daily piece of it. Now, the $20 token is going to grant Griffin 350 points. After event reset, we've got 17 more minutes to catch. Okay, so that will get us through there. In the meantime, let's take a look at, I want to take a look at the rest of the challenge track here and take a look inside the refinery. So we've got these 10,000 Sigma choice, rare outpost control cores like that, 3,500 more control cores over here like that. That's this plus sign. I am not upset with that. This $20 is actually starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with me, Griffin. I don't know about you. But the rare outpost control cores, I mean, that's a valuable currency as well.
Even I need that.
The extra $1,000 in challenge credits. Let's take a look inside the refinery and see what we've got in here. We've got parts.
Yeah.
Blueprints for your second ship.
Vengeance parts are in here.
Oh, look at you go, big boy.
Wow. Cruzito said 10,000 Sigma. Griffin was right. Bull crap, Cruzito.
I know I was right.
But
Exactly,
what?
I was right.
You said
Ding
5,000. No. I was the one that said it needed to be 10 or 15. You said, oh, you're not going to get more than 5,000 in there. What, Cruzito?
And you do. Purple. I was right.
Whoa. You, Cruzito, I cannot believe you're siding with him on this. That's absolutely ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
It is not ridiculous. It is fair and true.
Romulan credits here. These are for traditional credits, 18,000 1-to-1 for regular, and then Sigma 5,000 to 5,000.
I'm convinced I didn't get my tier 6 gift.
Hold on, wait a second.
After I,
Are we saying that
There
the
is no tier
challenge track?
6 gift.
what?
So this is the time in which we should go into the spreadsheet so I can show you all of the tier up gifts.
Oh, good. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Here we go.
Spreadsheet.
We got 15
Excelsior.
minutes. We provided some quick facts about the hostiles. Let's move over to the challenge refinery, actually, is where you're going to want to go. Because
Wonderful.
That's where they exist. So first up at the top, if anyone has a Reliant tier 1 to tier 4, we're still missing how many common parts you get in that bundle. But here's your efficiency bundles. We can talk about that in
Hold
a second. I've got
everything.
some math there.
Stop. Pause.
What?
I just wanted to point out that there was a legend here for you.
Green.
Oh, boy. First I get my back button, then I get a legend on a spreadsheet.
Every time.
I'm
Every time. From here on out.
happy little girl.
We made it intact.
Woohoo! All right. All right. Fantastic. Moving
Keep
forward.
scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. This is all of
Here we go.
your
Tier up gifts. Right here.
strong box information. Essentially, the key here that I wanted to point out to players who maybe at this time looking to spend some money to upgrade the ship and what to look forward to, it's going to be probably the V'ger Prime particles. And let me explain that in the strong box real quick. So the V'ger Prime particles will unlock some G7 station efficiencies. However, at Ops 68 Plus, you will see this in your Excelsior strong box. So if you are Ops 68 and you want to start the slow drip for some G7 efficiency prior to even getting to G7, this is something that's going to be available to you and maybe a reason why you may want to invest in the ship.
This being the V'ger particles?
Yes, the V'ger particles. They're just called
Okay.
the particles, but they're for primes. Okay,
Got it.
now go ahead and scroll down, DJs. You'll see the Excelsior tier up gifts. This is at 1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 13, 15. So
No,
not even
there's
the
a
other.
there's 8, not 7. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's not every other, but go ahead and take a look inside that preview.
Okay.
One of the big things that you will see, Griffin, is the transwarp computer shards.
Yes, right
Now,
here.
Yep. So this is for the prototype Forbidden Tech called the transwarp computer, 100% acquirable through the tier up gifts alone. All 200 shards are present in the tier up gifts through tier 11.
But requires Ops 71.
There it is. There's the caveat. So what I would suggest,
you keep making that point though. If I had a tier 7 uncommon, G7 uncommon Federation ship, which I'm about to have, I will benefit from putting this on my ship, won't I?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
So,
the point
yeah.
is the transwarp conduit isn't unlockable for anybody who's not G7.
well, I think it can probably be purchased. I'm not sure about not unlockable. Mainly considering that most of the conditions on this are having a G5 plus FKR ship. So why would they do that if it's really only for G7?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if I
So
like that.
I think it'll probably be purchasable, but think of this as an additional benefit. If this is something that you would not purchase for yourself, but you are planning on getting the Excelsior and tiering it up, and then you can have this basically for free once you've reached Op 71 and Tier 11 and collected all these gifts. I don't know. Do we want to talk about these now, or do you want to just move on to different content?
No, we can talk about that. I wanted to also ask this question, which I just saw in the chat. Amakasu says, yo, is there a cap on challenge credits? Can I actually save my challenge credits for Sigma faction credits when I hit 71? A brilliant question, because honestly, we're looking at...
No.
Why not?
You can't, because the Sigma faction credits are actually gained in the challenge track. And if you are less than G7, you will get the regular FKR token, choice tokens. And you can accumulate all of those you want.
So it's not
but once you turn
challenge
71,
credits. It's a different
your
currency.
challenge track will change to the Sigma token. So then you're going to be left there with
Sigma
millions
choice.
of this choice
Okay.
tokens that you can still only spend on the regular tokens.
So there it is.
Great
right
question.
There. It's not the challenge credit.
You
It's the
can-
Sigma token. Okay.
However, you can hold all of your challenge credits if you are just about to tier up one of the ships that you want to get the efficiency bundles for. That would be your Serene Squall, your GS31, your Reliant, or your Vengeance. So if you are just on the verge of a tier and maybe you have all the parts, you're just waiting for the right event, then maybe you hold off on your challenge credits to get a slightly better reward from that particular bundle.
Interesting.
Okay.
So there's some strategy, and there's a 1 chest and 2 chest that has an exponentially more expensive 2 chest option, but it is there if that's the only thing you're focused on.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
I was looking at this differently. That's what I was actually confused about a second ago. When I was looking at the challenge track, I'm like, wait a second, it looks like I'm actually earning more Sigma faction credits than you guys are of regular faction, but that's because I've got the Sigma choice token. You guys are probably looking at a significantly higher quantity of just a regular choice token. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a different token for G5 and G6 versus G7, and even G5 is going to earn a different amount than G6, but there are different tokens, so there is no transferring from one type of faction credit to another.
Okay.
I see.
Battlebomb is adding there's a 1-day cooldown on this chest, so you can only exchange 5,000 at a time
I'm going to do it.
with a 1-day cooldown.
Let's see if I have earned enough. I don't know if I have. Nope, I've only got 2,500. So,
Okay, that's an interesting cooldown. You can earn up to nearly 20,000, not quite 20,000. So every 7 days, if you are getting through
you can pull it
legendary
four.
milestone.
You can pull it 4 times. Yeah. Okay.
But so that basically means you just can't hoard a lot. But there's also no point. There's no point in hoarding these.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think the only reason you're hoarding is if you don't know which faction you want to exchange them into.
Then, of course, we've got Stasis Field Generator, which is another new one you can claim out with your challenge credits, the Multitronic unit. So both of them are sourceable. Hey, that's good. We didn't see that in the preview, Jules. So that means that technically all 3 Prototype Forbidden Text this month have sourcing. Technically, the Multitronic computer, or the computer one that we were looking at with Jules or with Griffin, is going to require 71 as far as its grind path. But the Multitronic unit and the Stasis Field Generator both are available right here through the refinery. So that's actually good.
And those 2 are available without purchasing the ship as well. So a little bit of bonus there. Now, that being said, those being 500 a chest, and the BPs, the battle blueprints for actually building the ship, are also 500 per chest.
Yeah.
you're likely not going to earn enough to pull the blueprints for the Excelsior and the one of these every single day. You definitely won't if you are a free-to-play or low-spend player. So you have to kind of make a decision. I'm going to unlock the ship first, and then I'm going to start to unlock these prototype forbidden tech.
I'm getting some hum. Jules, is that you? Or no, Griffin, it's you.
It's usually you. It's usually your fault.
I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting here looking pretty. Don't look at me.
Yeah, no, one of you two is feeding back. Griffin, it's you. Jules is muted.
It is not me.
Yeah, if I turn you down, it's gone.
It's field generator.
Yeah, there's hum. Yeah, I hear that, Martok. It just happened.
A hum?
Yeah, it's a feedback hum. Somebody's got
Three,
speakers on.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, it's you, Griffin. 1000%. That's you. 1000%.
And now it's back on? Well, I might have a microphone problem. How about that?
Yeah.
How can that be?
Check your flux capacitor.
Yeah, I'll check your flux capacitor.
Cruzito is scanning your station.
No! Get away from me!
All right. Yeah, red alert. Red alert. Okay. One thing that I want to take a look at here is the dailies. Challenge track. Where am I seeing the number?
5 minutes of dailies. Challenge track is one of the tabs. What are you looking for specifically?
How many challenge credits we can earn in a day? I see what we've got from the strong
right,
box.
So let's go over to the challenge track tab.
Yep,
challenge
I'm here.
Tab. And you can see the track rewards, but then what I've also calculated is total rewards. So the little section to the right there. This I've actually added in all of the credits you would get from completing the dailies. So a little bit more to your right, DJs, the actual total reward section. This section, yeah, with the image, yeah. So easy milestones 1 through 2. I've included all 700 credits you're actually going to get from completing that.
Well, no, don't we get challenge credits in the daily also?
Yes.
Well, it can't just be 900 then.
Yes, it is. Just for the small one, the easy one that gives you 100 credits and 100 of the track points. Okay. Now that combined, all 7 plus milestone 1 gives you 900. But the hard dailies, so this is completing the 2 free to play dailies. Okay, gets you to milestone 5. By completing all 7 of each of those 2 dailies, you're going to get 4,450.
Okay. So 4,450. If you're spending 1,000 a day, not enough to pull both the forbidden tech and a ship blueprint every day. You're gonna have to prioritize the ship blueprints over the forbidden tech if you want the ship. Hey, Griffin, thanks for dropping a gifted sub to Major Payne. What's up, Major Payne?
Enterprise points out that I am missing G5 FKR choice tokens in here. We have a screenshot from milestone 8, but I don't know what's actually in the track rewards. So if anyone has those numbers, please DM me on Discord and I'll add those in.
Okay.
Other things that change, and hopefully no one from Scopely is actually watching right now. The Outpost Control course in milestone 3. Very interesting for G5.
Yeah, that is interesting. But I'm not going to complain.
Also,
good for you, G5s.
Rare cores. We in all the previews, we never saw the rare cores in there.
Yeah, rare cores have been added. And that's why I say, even when you're looking at the legendary track, I feel like they did boost the value. It's almost like maybe they heard yesterday, Jules, when we were talking about the worth in there, and we were talking about, what was going to be the extra behind the plus sign. We were talking all about the officer. We were talking all about the Sigma credits, but, and the challenge credits, fine. That's a mediocre thing for me. But honestly, the control cores are also attractive to me. Now, Wally says, isn't the challenge track money? No, this whole thing is the challenge track. Milestones 1 through 5 with perfect engagement are free. Okay. These 2 milestones, 6 and 7, you can earn if you have the Excelsior. So right now it would be paid, but after you grind out the Excelsior, then these 2 also become free. The only thing that is paid is this legendary token. Griffin, your hum. It's so loud.
It's back again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, new cable. Be right back.
Okay. So, yo, what's up, Nemesis? Thank you for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. So, yes, Burton says, were you going to give us an update on Outpost directive sourcing? Not sure if I care about the control cores without that. And you should, okay? I'll go ahead and just kind of tell you that right now that Scopely knows about that. They are hearing about that. There's going to be a blog post that comes. Obviously, the directive sourcing took a little bit of a nosedive today because they've revealed part 1 of what their sourcing is going to be for this month. But there is going to be the return of an Outpost pass that is coming. There will be some additional directives. However, I will tell you right now, and Jules, I'm sure, I don't know if we were supposed to talk about this or not, but they did specifically mention that the Outpost directives, the standard directives that were sourced in Alliance tournaments, that is going to be a primary source of ongoing traditional directive sourcing for the common or the normal Outpost directives. So be aware of that when you see them in Alliance tournaments. That's going to be factored into their sourcing. If you want to prioritize those, you're definitely going to want to do that. But we are going to see, when they came out and said, we're going to leave these on all the time, okay? We're going to leave them on all the time. They weren't supposed to be on all the time. If you guys remember, we really complained because they said that they weren't going to be on all the time. And we said, well, that's not good enough. We need to know more than that. So they then turned them on all the time, but then said, hey, listen, they weren't meant to be on all the time. They were only meant to run, once or twice a month or whatever, the cadence was supposed to be. So they are not intending, I complained today, for example, about the fact that we could only run one elite outpost every 2 weeks at a reasonable price. It's a lot of plunder if you wanted to run one elite a week, and Jules, I wasn't real happy with the cost of the double pull. The single pull is fine, but then give me a 3-day cooldown. You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't super happy with the cost of the double pull. This is because this is about their intended cadence. Okay. For the elites. Okay. For the elites, the standard ones, we're going to see an increase in those directive sourcing, not only from Alliance tournaments, but from the Outpost Battle Pass, et cetera, et cetera. So Stradalorian says, I was happy to see elite daily sourcing. Agreed. That is there. And their intended cadence is one every 2 weeks. And if you really want to go all in, then you could do one a week. But their intended cadence was one every 2 weeks because if you guys remember back in the very beginning, this was intended to be a recurring event that wasn't going to be up all the time. All right. So
yeah, and I've got 2 things to report on that specifically. Both the cost of the elite. If you are only doing the elite 53s and 56, particularly with no loot crews, don't do the double. You will not make your plunder back.
Agreed. Yeah.
That even actually extends even up to elite 60. If you are not using loot crews, you will not get your plunder back. So it is a bad deal if you're looking for plunder.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is that this isn't the full picture, unfortunately.
Yes.
And we are not authorized to share the full picture because I think even it's in flux. Even having the basic directives in here was not actually part of the plan that was presented to some of the content creators. So there's already been adjustments that have been made. We cannot see the full plan now. And I really hoping they get that blog post out as quickly as possible because that will really help explain the entirety of the sourcing.
The blog post should be coming within a very short period of time, within probably the next couple of days. They're actively working on finalizing that plan, but that was what I was actually having a conversation with several of them earlier this evening before this stream to talk about what it is that we can share. The thing is that right now what you're seeing is not the full picture, okay? There will be more and additional sourcing, especially for the common control, the regular ones, the normal ones. The elite is probably about what you're going to see, okay? Because you got to remember the intended cadence of this thing was never supposed to be on all the time. So this is kind of falling in line with what their cadence was going to be. So Jules is right. Spend your plunder wisely. Okay, spend your plunder wisely because doing the double pull is not going to work. The single pull on the elites is going to be fine, but we will see a modification to the regular outposts. So, and that is where a lot of us were getting our plunder from month 1. All right. I almost look at it like the elites were bonus plunder. That's why it's going to be very, very limited, Jules. But we are, as far as Fleet Commander Cisco, the Fleet Commander slot, whatever else that we're trying to earn out of that store, the hierarch, it seems as though the regular outposts is still going to be our primary source of plunder. So keep that in mind. Loot crews all the way. You're definitely going to want to still be running and work your cooldown, guys. Don't let yourself get to the directive cap and not do it. You're costing yourself plunder. All right. So absolutely make sure that you are staying under that cap and running those so that Van Man says, so how are we expected to source Fleet Commander Cisco? Well, I just told you. All right. You can earn enough plunder to do that, but you're going to have to do it with the commons, not the elites. Okay. The elite, you're just going to have to kind of consider that a bonus. 1 every 2 weeks, you can get a bonus, but most of your plunder is still going to come from the regular outpost. And those directives, just snatch those up every time you see them available. And there will be more. The outpost pass, I have been authorized to say, will return. Okay, it is coming.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
There we go. Got you back. And I don't hear a hum.
Am I better?
That's fantastic. All right, let's flip over to Griffin's dailies. And looky there. Now we see all 4, okay, which is the expected behavior. We've got the Excelsior daily, and he has his $20 daily because he didn't claim it on the first one, okay? Lone Wolf says, why bother leaving Outpost up permanently? Because the community wouldn't have it any other way. Now, listen, in all fairness, we can't go down that road, Lone Wolf, because we screamed, bitched, and moaned. All right, we were the ones that got it up all the time. It was only supposed to be like a Flashpoint style of event. We were the ones that got it up all the time. So now they're adjusting their cadence.
But what about the plunder? Where's the plunder?
The plunder comes from regular outposts. I mean, and the elites are going to be a bonus.
But what about getting more plunder?
What I will say is that they're releasing new crews that are crew members that are supposed to help you with that plunder. At least being able to maybe punch up, and punching up, as we know, in a generation, going from 60 to 63, going from 70 to 73 is going to give you a large boost in loot. Or this is a good time to continue to develop your outpost control center so that you can get to outpost control center level 40 and get your 3rd ship in there. And now they're giving you a crew for that 3rd ship. Now,
well, not only
that's not really answering the question.
This is also
directly.
This is also why the challenge track has renewed value for me, even in the free-to-play track. All right, even in the free-to-play, you've got outpost control cores, and these are coming. At least for this month, they're coming every single week in this thing, and that is sourcing of 2,200 rare control cores. So, I mean, that is also a good thing. So don't necessarily look a gift horse in the mouth. Take your outpost control cores, especially out of the free track. And if you are interested in looking at the $20 token, then consider that as well. Not only are you getting the Sigma credits, you got the officer shards, but now they're adding in a substantial number of the outpost control cores, and I think that also contributes to the value of that token. This token is easier for me to swallow now that I see the plus sign. We were talking about that last night, Jules.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to keep talking about this or if we should start looking at the new hostiles.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the new daily popping over here. So today, now, our new daily just cycled, and we are going to kill V'ger Silence, okay? And we are going to mitigate damage with Apex Barrier in Nazaire. So we're going there again. So what should have happened here, and it did. Holy smokes. Look at that, Jules.
Yeah, there they are.
It did. We see, now, interesting, I actually see 2. I see Hurox and Silence.
Do you?
I do. I see Hurox and Silence, which is fine. Just be aware.
And those silence are harder. Oh, I just got smacked by a silent hostile.
Be aware that you are only getting points for the silence, not the Hurox. So I'm going to head up here, and let's see how this goes.
Not well.
Okay, we're going to pop in here, and I'm going to use Triangle to go against the silent, and let's see how the same traditional G7 crew does. We did kill it. and it did wallop me harder. Okay, it definitely did. Wow. So yesterday we were on
change.
Gorn. We were on Gorn, and now, yeah, crew change. Look, I lost shield. Shield, so
Whoa.
Janeway is not the right go here.
I'm crushing them.
I think it depends on where you're at with your account development, but let's go through some of what we're actually seeing here. So why don't you pull up your battle log, because you can actually compare now that we're so close to event reset. You can take a look at the battle log here. But ship ability is increasing its critical chance and critical damage, and it shreds your apex barrier. It also has a crit floor. Additionally, if you get it down to less than 15% whole health, it will restore whole health at the start of each round for 2 rounds.
Oh, wow.
What's interesting about that is that if you're using a crew that's going to keep you alive for many, many rounds, and you're only doing, say, 5 or 6% whole damage every round, essentially this silence saying, nah,
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna stay alive longer than
survive.
you.
Yeah.
You cannot outlast this. This is an anti-Leslie ability.
Oh, boy.
So Grouchy Outlaw has it right. What you need to do is actually reduce its critical chance quite dramatically. I would highly recommend putting in Phlox if you can to reduce its critical chance. Was Phlox's damage, right? I can't remember which one's which.
Damage.
He's critical chance.
Yes.
Right.
So
He is? I thought he was damage.
yeah, 100% critical chance reduction for 8 rounds.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is the one you'll probably
max.
want to see if you can start finagling him into your crew set, because he will actually
Passed him up here.
reduce their incoming damage towards you probably a lot more than, say, Anorax will. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't put Anorax on your crew. Just remember that these are going to shred your apex barrier. So apex barrier is probably going to be a little bit harder.
Man, and these battle logs, every single time is a critical for them. Critical. They never miss.
Yeah.
Flux is key.
So they typically start at 10%. What we don't know is what their exact percentage of increase is. So will a tier 5 Phlox be enough to bring them down to, say, 0, or bring them down to a moderate level? I think we haven't been able to face these in the live server yet. So
I am going to Phlox it up right now. I'll keep Seska and drop Suter.
Interestingly, the weird thing is here about this is it's only 5 rounds. I went 5 rounds myself. Is Phlox?
So it's just hitting you with straight damage. It's just
Yeah.
it's just overpowering you. That's really what's happening.
Yeah.
I think because what they did with the Gorn is by only allowing your isolate defense, or only allowing isolate damage to come through, and then also having a massive apex barrier. What we noticed is that they didn't do the same amount of DPR against you.
Well, my shields are not dropping at all, so I'm going to get rid of Seska, keep Suter, Chang is captain, put in Phlox, go to the same area, and see if I can not get criticaled. And I'm on my way now to Valtier to check that out.
So while you guys are playing around, I did want to kind of answer one of the questions in the chat. Vanguard is saying, I'm realizing hitting these summoned hostiles, the V'ger fighters, will probably be the new heavy hitter meta. And we'll kind of dive into the ship itself and ship crewing as we get in there, but absolutely. The heavy hitter meta before this was the Revenant armadas,
Polygons,
both
yeah.
the solos and the Borg polygons. What this new ship is going to do is going to give you millions of apex barrier. That is what its passive ability against the V'ger fighters is. And also millions and millions of isolating damage against those V'ger fighters. So you're just going to be pumping out so much damage against these hostiles. You're going to be taking so much damage against these hostiles. Any new event that we see that is a damage-based event, either damage dealt or damage received, is likely going to be dominated by Excelsior owners. I'm not sure if that's a reason to purchase. If you're a person who likes to win every event, maybe that is even itself a good reason to purchase the ship. But I'm telling you, it's going to be, you're going to be talking in the quadrillions And once you get that ship high enough, you're talking about quintillions of damage every single battle.
For the ones that you summon, the summoned hostiles.
Yes. And remember, that doesn't cost any currency. Cooldown's
Wow.
less than 30 seconds.
DJs, look at this
And-
battle log that I have up here. So this is
yeah.
a 2-rounder, 74, silent enemy. Phlox is maxed, 100% crit chance projection for 8 rounds. And still, every single hit is a critical. And
What?
I lost like 90% of my shield health by getting rid of Seska, obviously. So I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay, if you're
But you
if
kept
you're
shield. You kept shield.
G7,
I did keep
then
shields, yeah.
Phlox doesn't work because it nerfed their crits for me against the 70s.
What?
I got 6 critical hits against me out of
well, this is-
26. So
You know what this proves,
their
though?
ship ability is
What does it
increasing.
prove?
Matters. It proves that, and we've seen this with some of the other abilities I've been able to calculate. They actually banned all G5 hostiles, all G6 hostiles, all G7 hostiles as far as the ship ability percentages. So you're probably how many crits did you have left? 0?
Me? Okay.
No,
No,
that
it
matters.
was 12. It was about 12.5%. So I like that could just be like it could be around 10%. I'm gonna say that for the G6 hostile, for the level 70 hostile specifically, it probably gets plus 100% from the ship ability.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
guessing
And
for
then
71
G7,
plus,
it's like
getting
200%.
plus 200,
Yep.
which nerfs
Oh, boy.
Phlox completely.
Ooh, boy. Okay.
Too bad for G7.
So kill it faster.
Karoon,
Wow,
so
that's faster.
remember, so the dailies rotate, Karoon. What you did yesterday against the Gorn, we acknowledge that. Janeway Seska Suter was doing great. Today, we're against Silence. They're a totally different target. Their mechanics are different, and Janeway Seska Suter is not necessarily the winner today.
business.
Yep, that's not the winner today against the Silence. Karoon says, I
think
was
it
doing it on
depends-
Silence. Well,
I think it depends on when your account development, because I'm currently using a max cube against the 72s with Janeway Seska Suter, and I'm actually doing better than against the 72 Gorn. So it's definitely going to be account dependent a little bit on development there. But I think if we're focusing on the people who are having some struggles, we're looking at probably the Op 69 players, probably the mid G6 players who have been struggling too. Any other crazy
They should have
officers
it
we could use?
easier because of Phlox. Like, all I had to do was switch Janeway, who was on the side, for Phlox on my ship, and I am crushing these ones, whereas I was killing like maybe 8 or 9 per hull against the Gorn. And this one, I just cleared the whole daily easily and recalled.
that's interesting.
So I think sub G7 is probably going to have an easier time with the Silence than they did with the Gorn.
Now, Lost In says he's not having any issue at all, but I mean, he's uber well. But I mean, I didn't do very well either. I only got 4.
Vanguard was struggling at Op 56, who doesn't have a lot of the newer crews. So taking a look at some of those legacy crews, one of them before was 1 of 11, and you were suggesting maybe 5 of 11 with Chang on the side.
I am
DJs,
going
what? How many rounds did it go?
5.
5
I'm gonna-
rounds.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pull Phlox back up here in place of Suter, keep everything else the same. I'm going to try
See what
this.
happens.
Yeah, I'm going to try this here. Just making that one little swap. Here's my battle log from before. 5 rounds. I agree with Griffin. I'm at 100% crits all the way down. It just critted me to death. So let's pop over here now and see how maybe Griffin just had some bad RNG. Really, the chat is saying that the Silence are easier than the Gorn. Even Jules just said that, so maybe something weird happened. I don't know.
Well, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
account development. I think there's
Yeah,
some
look
people are
at
saying
that.
it's harder, some people are saying it's easier.
Griffin, you're squishy.
Whatever.
Griffin is squishy.
What
It's
level's your
official.
flux at?
What just happened?
I
Did you kill a hostile?
Yeah, and took no damage whatsoever. There you go.
That's cool. What level hostile?
71, which is my ops level.
Okay, well I'm killing 74s and I'm taking like 5%.
Why are you
hull
killing a
health
74?
damage.
You're an ops 73. So why are you killing 74s, bro? They're not. That's
Because
not,
I can.
obviously.
Yeah. So who's squishy now, bitch?
Okay, to go back to the daily goals, what I wanted to point out, because somebody had actually mentioned this, that the mini daily is actually a different type of scoring metric. Not only are we changing the target we're hitting, but luckily the system's doing that for us. We actually are changing what we're doing in order to score in that. Before, it was isolated damage dealt against the Gorn.
Yeah, now it's
Today,
Apex Barrier.
it's damage mitigated with Apex Barrier. And that's 26 billion for 1 point. You need 100 points, so that's 2.6 trillion damage mitigated with Apex Barrier for an Op 72.
So who gives
That is going
Apex
to change by
Barrier?
Ops level.
Now, isn't that thing 100 times? Because I seem to be getting
No.
1 point every fight.
You're not getting 1 point every fight. You actually like.
I'm getting 1 point every fight.
Not for mitigation. I just did it with like 1 or 2 hostiles.
So you're getting 1 out of 100 points every single time?
Yeah, you don't have to kill 100 hostiles there,
Yes.
Karkin.
No, that's apparently I'm getting 1 point.
Karkin,
for
do
every-
better.
Yeah, why don't you
I mean,
actually
this is,
load up
to be
some
honest,
barrier?
do you need Anorex on there in order to boost how much Apex Barrier you're getting? One of the things I
Anorex
actually
is
don't
on
know,
there.
for instance, my metric is 26 billion damage mitigated.
Mine
Does that
is
mean
24, yeah.
if I
It says
don't
61
mitigate
million
26
damage
billion with Apex
mitigated.
Barrier in a
Karkin,
single shot?
hang on, please.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
my question is,
I know, but
so
please don't
Major
interrupt.
Pothead also,
All right.
Thank you. Jules, go ahead.
my question was, and Major Pothead pointed this out, you have to mitigate a certain level in one shot. So if you're not getting 26 billion mitigated with Apex Barrier every single shot, you're going to struggle to get that done quicker. So
This is one
this is
shot.
a point in which you have to take a look at the scoring metric. Yeah, because if you haven't reached that milestone, you don't get a point.
And it's likely I'm
But
killing
if
it in
you-
one round, so it's hitting me once, which is probably giving me the one time that it's activating.
Well, it depends on how many shots per weapon, too. If that's the case, then I would maybe try to punch up because it does allow you to go 5 levels higher than your ops. I actually don't know if you can go 6 levels higher, 7 levels higher, and it still
Oh.
works.
Yeah, so
But you
okay,
do have
so
to
what
hit
you're
your
saying
ops
is
minimum.
you've got to mitigate 24 in my case, I got to mitigate 24 billion in damage in one shot. That gives me 1 point. Then they've got other weapons coming at me, so I basically have to take 100 shots from enemies, mitigating a 24 billion per shot. Is that what you're saying?
With Apex Barrier, yes.
So here on this one shot, Apex Barrier, well, I only mitigated 274 million. Here's 20.9 million, 288 million. That can't be right, Jules. I never once got 24 billion in one shot.
We're not seeing your screen, just so you know, DJs.
Oh, shit.
We're still watching
Sorry.
the webcam.
Yeah, I never once took 24 billion in Apex Barrier. So it can't be per weapon. Well, maybe it still can't be per weapon because I was going to say add them all up because there's 3 shots per weapon, but it's still not that. I'm at like 70 million in Apex Barrier. So it can't be per weapon. But
Yeah,
also,
I'm seeing that too on my side.
But also, I've already got all 100 points, and I've only killed like 8 hostiles. So there is something that is happening there. Do you think it's cumulative? After 24 billion, you got a point? So in my case,
It
mitigate.
Could be per battle.
Well, does it need to be per battle, or could it be cumulative?
Karkin, how many have you hit?
I've hit 4. I started lower, the first place they sent me, and I wasn't getting any points. So I moved up, went to the 57s, was hitting them. I have Picard, Beverly, Anorax, because I'd already finished the other one, so I switched over to the more specific Apex because I wasn't sure what was going on. And then, yeah, every time I killed one, I got 1 point. I've killed 4 so far of the 57s.
All right, punch up.
I have 4 points. Yeah, that's where I'm heading. I was going to the 59s.
You're probably not taking enough damage. Is got to be what it is. They're not hitting you hard enough.
I'll let you know.
Oh, it's not that the active ship ability is free. It's that you get what you need every time you kill one of these hidden hostiles to do it again. That's interesting.
No.
Yeah, this is
the
interesting. I'm
active
looking at my
ability is
Apex
free.
barrier.
Guys, yeah, Griffin, hang on a second. That is a totally A to K moment there. That's not at all what we're talking about right now. So
Are you saying that I didn't take my medication today?
Just hold that thought, okay? Hey, guys, also, grass is green. And bananas are mushy. Just hang on to that thought for just a second. That's right, Jesus. The sky is blue. Yeah, hang on to the claim, the summoning ability. We'll get to that in a second. Let's solve this mitigation issue here.
Bananas.
So I was just checking.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
My battle log, and
Thank
my
you.
board cube mitigated 14 billion in most of my interactions, and I need 26 billion. So yeah, this is weird.
What does that mean, Toxic Jesus? I don't understand. What does that mean? What does that even mean?
I can't wait to be
Number
Griffin's
one.
age. I'm gonna have so much fun. I know that was the best thing.
I'm not old. And then number 2,
Silver Tab, just relax. It's day one.
Lost-
We're always solving mechanics on day one. Always. Like, this is not new. We're going to figure it
I
out.
are already bored because we figured this, your stupid mitigation problem, we figured it out a long time ago. It's very simple.
Which is what?
Get your vengeance. Max your vengeance. Go over there, destroy everything.
Yeah,
What
Karkin,
are you
where's
guys
your
even
vengeance?
doing?
If you did this with a vengeance, you'd be done by now, okay?
You wouldn't even know there was a problem.
Okay, another thing to check. The somebody was also pointing out. Clark says the 100-point task needs the specific system. So if are you scoring points by hitting above the specified system?
I was scoring point. I wasn't getting any points in the system that they sent me to, the 54. I had to go up.
Yeah, you got to go to the one that's named. It is interesting that the deep links aren't working. We'll send those up.
I wasn't getting points there.
see?
That's where I went first.
You hear that, Cruzito? That happened to me 40 minutes ago, and you made fun of me. Are you going to clown on Karkin now, too?
Maybe it's a lag delay that I wasn't showing the points until
I don't think so.
No,
'cause
that
I've already got
clicker-
mine.
that
Do you
clicker sends you to
understand
the-
the hot tua coming out of my mouth? Thank you.
That clicker sends you to an irrelevant system because it's not the correct level.
Mine worked fine.
Yay, bugs! We did have bugs on the
Karkin, shut the hell up!
small daily.
I forgot all about that one. Poor Beck's poetic reading. Karkin's doing the dishes in the background.
Oh, God. Woo! Okay.
You
Janusum
were
says.
so bad. Oh my god.
Janusum says, I did put Anorax on and now I'm getting 2 points. So it definitely has something. I mean, obviously, the Apex barrier is the key here. We've got to mitigate more Apex barrier, which means you need to receive more damage. So let's start with getting you guys to punch up. We got to punch up. Oh, yeah, Lost In's on point with the sound alerts tonight. It's just doing great. Skyquake also only getting 1 point for killing a 63, so try to punch up. Carissa, on the other hand, got 100 points in one hostile. Same thing. I'm already done. I'm already done with mine. So it definitely is some form of cumulative nature, okay? Whether it's per battle or per hostile or just a total sum. Listen, Jules, it could be like mining. Okay, it could be like mining and a cumulative nature. You gotta like for me, I would have to, and this would make more sense. Times 100, that's 240. That's 2.4 trillion. When I mitigate 2.4 trillion total, then I'm there. This could be a cumulative thing, just where every time I mitigate Apex Barrier, it's just adding to a total, just like mining. If I mine 100,000 and I die, I got credit for 100,000. I got to go back and do it again.
I'm gonna break that now because I finished it in one hostile and I only mitigated 14 billion with Apex Barrier. So I think this is just a case of broken. It's broken.
But what is broken then? It has to be.
I don't know. There's a huge range. People are hitting their same ops level and getting 0
I hate
points.
this stupid game.
Oh, that's good. Lost It is playing Sound Alert champions tonight. Absolutely.
I love it.
That's messed up.
Oh, that's so funny. Nowhere Man says, I've killed 10 hostiles. I have only 2 points. All right. Well, let's escalate to game design right now.
What is wrong with you?
All right. We're going to go in.
Because at event reset, the Gorn one just wasn't scoring for anybody. 0
I think I
points
full
for
bought this.
anybody.
I
So
don't even-
I'm just wondering if there's a different metric that isn't what's shown here.
2 dailies.
that's reporting on.
Silent defensive for the mitigation of damage with Apex Barrier.
That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
Here to be scoring properly for all ops ranges, or any of them for that matter. Should I write that? No. Okay.
Well, not any of them. Mine worked.
I allegedly mitigated 2.4 trill damage with 1 hostile. Meanwhile, Karkin, what's your ops?
50.
Meanwhile,
54.
on ops 54.
Oh, you're 54 now.
55. Hey, I see Nakar. I see you at ops 55. I got Karkin at 54. There's Bananas. He's ops 66, has 8 points. Ops 66, 61. Matt, are you at a limited number of points also?
I mean, even Putz has 6 points, lost to 4 hostiles in a 67 system.
60. Maybe
I'm going to take
all
off
of them.
all of my killing ability. No
have
crit, no hull
only
breach.
2
I'm just going to healing.
or 3
and see
points
if I can
after
just
killing
multi-round.
several hostiles. Please.
Does this have something to
define-
do with
This
a
is so
restricted
painful.
officer below deck?
Oh.
That would
Maybe.
only affect the opponent's Apex Barrier. That would not affect how much damage you mitigate with Apex Barrier.
That's
Or
true.
does it?
Well, I mean, does it give them a bunch of shred? Or no? What is it? What do they get for it? I know they get a bunch of Apex Barrier, but isn't there a second thing they get?
These ones naturally have shred, so that could be part of it.
Mhm.
We don't know how much shred they have.
All right. I just sent a message over to game design. We're not going to get an answer on this tonight. But the good news is we're catching it very early. Game design comes in the office in like 5 or 6 hours. So if they need to tweak it and fix it, it can still be fixed during day 2. So you guys can still get your points for the challenge track. Putt says, I killed 1, got 1 point.
9 more to go.
Killer Cujo
But he
says,
got
we know
6
you got
points
some
for
admin
dying
lurkers.
against 4.
I'm sure that there are some admin staffer lurkers in here, but I don't think I've got game design on because the game design for this arc is Ireland and it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't think that they're probably here. I'm sure
99 more to go. That's right.
I'm sure we do have some staffers here, but game design pod for this one is in Dublin.
Well, you know.
So they're probably not watching. Okay.
Do we want to move forward in content and show the Excelsior daily?
Yes, we should. I'm going to go ahead and pull mine up. Let me bring this guy home. And while that's happening, I'm going to see if I can find a mining node in my very crowded Veil. Nope. How's your all's Veils? Mine's crowded.
Sea engineering, you're talking about the Alliance syncopation ALB. Now that event, there is daily scoring, daily events for Ops 51 plus. There will not be daily events that score into that ALB for Ops 50 down. They will have a different cadence, but you should still be able to score into those.
Yeah, my Veil is crowded. Hey, I tell you what, we have to, Twitch is going to make us take a break. I'm going to go ahead and press this button, so we will not start on the Excelsior Daily for 3 minutes while you guys are in ads. I'm going to go ahead and press the button in 20 seconds, so ads getting ready to drop. If you need a sub, holler for it now. And I'm going to press the button here in just a second, and then we'll start on Excelsior Dailies on the other side of the break. That way nobody misses any content, okay? So go get yourself a sub. And we'll make fun of Griffin's senior moment during the commercial break.
I was not having a senior moment.
A little bit.
Give it a little bit.
I was simply enjoying the new feature of the game, and I did successfully kill 4 of those.
Nothing wrong with getting licked by a penguin.
Agreed. Good.
And I am enjoying these rewards.
Did you see what I wrote in chat about your senior moment?
No, I didn't see it. I was too busy playing the game.
Okay,
what happened?
So the reveal active ability is free. It doesn't cost anything. What you're getting from those hostiles, those 20 blue pills, those the 20, that's for the other active ability.
Yeah, that's for your enhance.
Yeah. Oh, it's only for the enhanced. It's not for the other thing.
No, so the reveal is free.
The other thing is free.
Yeah, the reveal is free. What you're earning is enhanced juice.
Oh,
which is nice because that means you can just unlimited supply yourself with the enhanced juice. Which is
I sure could.
Cool.
And in fact, I think I will. And I'm doing it right now. You know what I like best about that daily reward is I really like the graphic. Did you see that, DJs? This search and destroy, how it's just like the original series, original motion picture icon
dude.
there with a little...
Yeah, you know what? We'll take a time out on this while we're in commercial break. Art team, 10 out of 10 this month.
I mean, all the way around. It's great. Background's great. Icons great. Everything great.
Yeah, art team just absolutely knocked it out of the park this time.
Do you have this in your dailies yet or no? You do, right? Because you have the ship, so you can see this.
Yes, I'm pulling up the Search and Destroy Tier 1. Mine's only Tier 1.
Look at that.
Well, I don't know what system you're in. I'm in Lintaro Gap, so I am on the outside.
No, I'm talking about the actual icon in the dailies for that for that challenge.
Yeah,
click off of that.
Pretty. You're talking about an elite challenge credit?
Just click off of the rewards and look at the actual artwork for Search and Destroy.
Oh.
It's just like the
movie
VHS
poster.
tape.
Yeah, the movie poster. Yeah. The rainbow background. Yeah, okay, sorry. I didn't understand where you were going with that.
That's thoroughly enjoyable.
I thought you were talking about the artwork in the systems, which is also extremely beautiful.
That's I've been staring at that all day. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Great job. All right, so we're going
the radioactive Viagra's that you need for the enhance ability.
Ooh.
I don't need Viagra. Okay, number one, I'm not old enough to need Viagra, and number two, it's just all about if you date a supermodel, it kind of helps.
I see a donut.
A what? What donut?
Crosshairs.
Oh yeah, you got to kill that immediately.
You gotta kill it. What is
it? What are you guys saying? I show up and you're talking about what?
Donuts.
Oh, hi, Trevor, dude. Donuts.
Hi.
Just donuts.
Donuts.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't ask me anything. That was all everywhere it matters. Okay, I'm just sitting here enjoying my dailies.
I heard.
Minding my own business.
What was that? Enhanced by What did he say?
What? Yeah, matters. What were you talking about?
No, it's not
exactly?
enhanced Viagra. It's radioactive Viagra to supply you with enhancement.
You need that?
No, but my Excelsior does.
Look at that,
I'm still
DJ. See what
confused right
happened
now.
was my Secret Labs desk punctured my XLR cable down here in the corner.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah, it must have got stuck going up and down because this, like, the shielding's gone right here. Boom.
Hi, Tobias. Listen, this is what happens when you're not subbed to the channel. You missed Matters talking about how he missed his dose of Viagra today, and him and Griffin were just commiserating about it. Okay, it's not a big deal.
I'm not commiserating
It's
about it. I'm
radioactive.
admonishing him for even bringing that topic up or insinuating that I would even know what it is or need it or want it. None of which is true.
Welcome back from ads, community. All right, taking a look at the Search and Destroy daily. We're going to take a look at Search and Destroy. So I'm at tier 1. The cool thing is that it is only requiring me to go to the level 51 system because I'm only tier 1. This daily will scale by tier of the ship, so you don't have to spend to get it usable, so to speak. We're going to come in here. We're going to earn some Elite Challenge credits, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. But we have to reveal the fighters, which are the hidden ones, okay? So this is a free ability. We don't have to pay any juice. All right? No juice. We just have a cooldown of 30 seconds. We're going to do it. There, it's going to pop out a V'ger fighter, which is just like those old assimilated Borg cubes. It's going to come over here. It's going to smack me. I am at tier 1 of this ship, and I don't even know if I'm taking a scratch of damage against the level 51. So apparently we are seeing that the Excelsior is very well tuned on a per level basis. There you go. I mean, literally nothing. Looks like one round. I took 2 actual shots, no damage, mitigated everything. Andy says, what does enhance do? Great question. It's like a Titan Cerritos kind of thing. I'll show it to you. Just give me a minute, Andy. We'll come back to it. Right now, we're doing the reveal.
But he didn't have a senior moment. He's off topic and talking about something else.
We're talking about
make fun of Andy. Does he need Viagra?
First of all, we're talking about the ship's abilities. He's very within the scope of ship abilities versus you saying, "Hey, why can't my outpost mine optronic data right now?" What?
So there's no off-topic train in that game.
I'm so confused.
I've got a stream sniper. I just got sniped. Oh
no.
Andy threw off a hailing frequency as he killed me. That's great. I love it. All right, so we're going to head back. So Wally says the scoring not working. Quality, we don't know. It doesn't look like it's working, but we also don't know what the scoring metric is. It's hard, and just while I'm at it, okay? Why is there 100? Why is this daily even written like this? This is weird. Why didn't we make it like, the mining daily or something where we can actually see our progress and see what it is we got to do? This is a very weird UI when it comes to completing a daily. So I don't like that. A. But B, when we don't know what we're actually supposed to be doing, it's kind of hard to satisfy the results of an event when we don't know what the scoring metrics are. So,
well,
All right. Let's pop another one. So for this daily, we're using free juice. Not even juice. It's just a free ability. We're popping that. Okay. This is the Discover, if you will. All right. That's going to pop these hostiles out. We've got to do 5 of those. Doing 5 of those is going to earn us. Let me go ahead and do this. And by the way, there is a cooldown. It's 30 seconds. So we're going to wait.
You have to do 5?
Got to do 5.
You can do it in 3 if you move up a level.
I can move up a level. All right. Well, I probably should.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead.
Points for 52 plus.
Well, I probably should have done that. I didn't read that in the daily. Oh, well, there it is.
You have to click the little I button.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, Now that I like. Okay, that's a good thing. All right. So if I hit a 52, I could have gotten 2 points. That would be cool. So now I've got that. There are my challenge track points. I'm also going to earn elite challenge credits. I'm going to claim that. I'm going to claim just this one. All right. I got elite challenge credits. We're now going to come into our refinery and see what we can do now with our elite challenge credits. The elite challenge credits are spent.
By the way, since this is on topic, it did claim all. When I claimed all, it did claim all.
No. Mm-hmm. All right, that's a problem.
FYI.
Why is that a problem?
Because people are going to want to time their claiming. No, listen, you do not want the $20 token being included in claim all. Absolutely not. That is an absolute no-no. That must be changed immediately. Also, we verified that the $20 legendary daily event is included in claim all. This is absolutely let me be more political. This is quite obstructive to player strategy and needs to be removed from the claim all sequence immediately.
When do you want
you
to
do need
not
to explain
claim
why.
Because what if I miss a daily? What if I miss a daily 3 days from now, Matters, and now I can no longer hit my legendary milestone? I'm going to save it for next week. Okay? Andy says, why? It just adds the points. Well, do you want to pay $20 to not get the $20 rewards? Let's go back to the challenge track, okay?
But claiming it also gives you 350 points. So you're still getting one more. You're still going up a milestone from what you would have if you don't claim
legendary.
But yeah, would you want to spend $20 on 5 shards and 4,000 Sigma faction credits? Not me.
Well,
I'm going to want to spend.
Do that for elite. People do that for points packs. That's the answer that you're going to get.
Okay, fine. Then it's opt-in. They can claim it if they want. It does not need to be included in a claim-in where I can listen. I'm being told these are the rewards that I can get for $20 plus perfect participation. But if real life happens and I've already paid the $20, I am not going to get my 20 Uhura shards, so I'm going to hold that till the next week. That is a problem, okay? That is a problem. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say about it.
That's what your message needs to say. You need that. That is a perfect explanation for that message.
If a player purchases your $20 token and real life happens and a daily is missed, then the rewards that a player attempted to purchase with a $20 token is now gone. They should be able to not claim that by accident
and bank it
and utilize it for their $20 rewards when their gameplay progression makes sense. Okay. So yeah,
perfect.
that is a significant problem, and that was identified before the Arc even launched as a problem. We never got a good answer on it, but yeah, that's unanimous. These Cruzito said they're not meant to carry over. If they weren't meant to carry over, then they wouldn't have used the token technology, Cruzito. They actually 100% were meant to carry over. That's why they're A, using the same tokens, and B, why they're using a -1 token claim in the daily. All right.
Yeah, Cruzito.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate. All right. But yeah, and that's been verified, but they need to be removed from claim all. Anyway, now the elite tokens that we were just talking about, these are used to pull your strong box, which is going to come with parts, research, extra challenge credits, the prime particles, some prototech matter, and Excelsior energy containment. Andy, here's where yours comes in. All right. Energy containment. We're getting that in the strong box. Okay. So I'm going to pull this strong box one time. I'm going to get 500 Excelsior energy containment. The Excelsior energy, I just died again. The Excelsior energy containment is the juice for my active ability, which is here. This active ability is going to give me the enhance ability. Okay? The enhance status, if you will. What does enhanced status give me? absolutely nothing if I haven't done any research. So let's go into the research tree.
Don't you love that? Remember back in the day when we first had active ability boosts and they would actually do something all by themselves?
All by themselves.
And then just get better with the research?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't do anything.
Well, you know.
Does nothing. Here you go. Enhancement starts right here. V'ger enhanced isolytic damage. So increases isolytic damage versus V'ger hostiles of your deployed ships when enhanced is applied by Excelsior. There's one. Here's one for an isolytic defense, apex barrier, shred in PvE. Here's PvP, shred, barrier, critical damage reduction. Okay? These right here, these 7 researches are currently all that exists for the enhanced status. So if you do enhance right now and you haven't done any research, then you gain exactly nothing. Okay? There you go. Now, could be, I haven't looked, but there could be an event for spending that juice. We've seen that before. Let me look and see if
technically the new Vengeance event, as you know.
Of course it will.
Yep. So that one is going to take
Chronicle.
the new part and the. Say again.
But not the juice.
Chronicle.
Not the juice.
Just juice spent. No.
Yeah, not the juice.
But you do need to, in the US Excelsior event tab, there is an Excelsior Hunt Heroic that is summoning and defeating those hostiles. So technically there is a point to using it 25 times.
Yep, there you go, which is going to give you extra research particles and ship parts, which we will continue to do. And again, that is ironic that it's labeled heroic. I guess heroic because you had to buy the ship, but this is grindable because you don't have to. It doesn't cost anything to do it. You're just going to have to spend the time to do it. All right, I guess it's heroic because you got to own the ship, but if you didn't have the ship, you wouldn't see the event. So I don't know. That's a thing. But yeah, we're going to head back up there, and I am hoping. Let's go back to that event. Cruzito says putting a state, even though no buff, is sometimes good, especially for PvP. Fair point. Fair point. As a matter of fact, if you have enhance activated on your ships, that would nullify somebody else's Echeb and Tuvok. Just throwing that out there.
Ooh.
Good call out, Cruzito. Very, very smart. Smart guy you are.
Mm-hmm. He is.
I'm going to try to kill a 61 with a tier 1 vengeance. See how that goes. I mean, it may not go anywhere.
Vengeance?
We're going to get
or Excelsior.
Excelsior, sorry. I'm going to try to kill a 61. Let's just see what happens.
61. No, 55 is going to be.
Can't get there because of warp range.
It's a huge difficulty ramp up from 54s to 55s.
I'm going to try it anyway. You can't tell me no. Okay. Don Zeno says it's not going to work. Yeah. Well, we don't take people's words for it around here. Okay, we're gonna die miserably all on our own accord. So here comes my V'ger hostile. Here's the strength on it. 243 quadrillion.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Killer Cujo. You can tell me no. Doesn't mean I'm going to listen. Why would I listen? 473 trillion hull. Yikers. Yeah, this isn't going to go well with a tier 1. But hey, you know, it was worth a shot. It was worth a... Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a nice trip.
But don't worry, that fighter will stay there until you come back and actually kill it.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. I'm glad that I am doing my part to clog this system. Yeah, I can chip away. Let's see how well we did. Hey, look at that. We actually took about 90% of its shield and therefore landed actual no hull damage. I mean, that's fantastic. Look at me. All right. For the record.
Still squishy.
No. For the record, it's a tier 1 ship, and I was trying to hit what would be tuned for a tier 6 ship. I was just getting a baseline. Okay? And, yeah, good call out. I still have flocks on here, which I don't need flocks. I should be going back to my normal crew, which would have Suter. Not that it'll matter, but
oh yeah, you don't need that on the Excelsior.
yeah. So we're gonna go back to our 51s, and we're just gonna roll there. Yeah, for testing.
So I guess the question is there a way of punching up to the 55s? Do you have any crewing advice matters for the Excelsior owners?
Timeout.
Yeah, so I can kill.
Hang on. Super quick timeout. Is there any at all need for that? And the reason I ask, the dailies won't require it. Even your heroic event does not. The heroic event does not require it. It's based on decade.
It does not require it, but it rewards bonuses if you punch up, and we all know there's going to be an event.
By a decade. Look here. That's why I wanted to see if I could do a 61. That's the next break-even point for hostiles. Is all the way to a 61.
But probably going to be an event for it. Yes, we don't need it right now, but we're here now. We've got some knowledgeable people on the stage who can help with some crewing. And we aren't struggling against the 51s, but there could be some players, particularly Ops 51s, who may have acquired the ship who are struggling against the fighters. So knowing that this ship has its own abilities, the fighters have their own abilities, we're kind of just taking a look at this set and saying, hey, is there a good crew set to use against these hostiles?
Fair enough. Yeah, and I wasn't trying to discount that. I just wanted to make sure we understood, is there a reason for it right now? So matters, what are the abilities of these silent fighters, and what crew are you recommending there?
So the fighters, they got like a plethora of abilities that hurt a lot, and they get much worse as you go up. At the very low end, let me just pull one up here. I'm looking at a 54. It has a very, very, very large isolytic damage bonus, 3,094, which is an odd number, but that's what it has. And apex barrier of 500,000.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, very
That's
big.
a lot.
But, yes, it is quite a lot. But if we look at our Excelsior and the ship abilities that it has, it increases the isolytic damage against these Vigor fighters, or Vigor, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vigor. Go watch the movie.
Vigor.
Is Vigor.
By 550,000%. And also gives you a whopping, what is that number? 550 million.
50 million.
Was that right? 550 million?
No.
500 million. 500 million. Apex barrier.
500 million. Sorry,
barrier.
mine's a tier 2 now. So
where are the commas? Can I have some commas?
500 million apex barrier against them as well. So what I saw right off the bat was that, again, similar to the Reliant, instead of getting a large base damage bonus against these hostiles, we're getting an isolytic damage bonus, and with a relatively piss poor, for lack of a better term, like base DPR on the ship. So again, I have been running with the same Wesley crew that I did with the Reliant.
Cascade. What about Cascade? That
Cascade
multiplies.
will help as well.
Yeah.
But if you can increase your base damage output by more than 100%, then you are going to increase your isolytic damage output by more than 100%.
Yeah.
So a stat-based damage officer is in the earlier tiers for sure going to be helpful again.
Now, Wally says, so no Excelsior, forget it. And that is correct, and that is intended. I mean, you can't even attack these hostiles without an Excelsior to summon them. Think of it like the old Voyager, where you had to use that stuff to summon the assimilated Borg cubes. Same thing. You can't even get to these hostiles without the Excelsior. So for the fighters, okay, which is hostile number 4, that we've had 4 different types. We've had V'ger Silence, V'ger Gorn, V'ger Hurak, and now V'ger Fighter. The fighters are the only one that is limited to the Excelsior. Okay.
Shiz has a point. You can either steal or have a friend summon them, and then you can hit them.
I wonder what would happen if you took a Voyager to one of these systems and hit the summon button.
Let's try that. I actually want to try that right now. Well, I mean, obviously it would die, but will it actually summon? It's a good question.
I don't know.
Also, I don't think with those stats, Shiz, I don't think that there is any shot in hell that a Max Vengeance could survive that. To be honest with you.
What?
There's no way.
Survive what?
Survive 500,000 Apex barrier? 0 chance.
Hold my beer. What system is it?
All right. No, it's not going to happen.
So you can... Here's a quick way that anyone here can test that. You can actually use the warp cancel trick to get these hostiles stuck. So you can go ahead, stick your hostile for yourself, go recrew, come back.
Voyager summoned, or the Voyager reveal identity doesn't work in this one. Probably because it's tuned specifically to those hostiles, so that's fine. All right, so
my Tyrdine Krecha did about 3 or 4% hull damage to a level 51, the smallest possible V'ger fighter. In 80
that would be
rounds.
The French pronunciation.
It survived 80 rounds and only did about 4% damage.
Shiz towed and Leslie his and was actually able to kill it. That's incredible.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I threw Tal on the bridge, I should be able to. 80 rounds.
Yeah. So the Vengeance, obviously not, but yeah, the Leslie or the Tal thing, burning, survive. Yeah. There you go. Well, Tal for the win. And we still think that Tal's and we still think Tal's good for this game. Tal's one of the biggest mistakes they've ever made. That Chen and tiered Dolomites, horrible mistakes in this game.
But they brought Tal back. He wasn't
because
there.
they wanted
him back.
Yeah, because they sold him. Because they wanted to sell him. Yes, Chen was a mistake on not to. Chen literally deletes. That's why they put a level cap on her. Chen broke the grinding game before Ops 51. She literally eliminated 96% of damage was just reduced, not even mitigated, not bounced off, not just deleted. All right. Yes, Chen was a mistake.
Well, Chen preceded Pike, be attributed and then Pike's ability was doubled.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're right. The Chen output as a result of Pike and Moreau. Yeah, totally borked the G4 grind game.
Yeah.
Well, G3 too, really, if you think about it. But
G3 too. Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as anyone had maxed their Chen, they were like easy street all the way through to G5.
Yeah, I mean, you could be in Ops 25, 27, 28, grinding level 50 hostiles. I mean, truthfully. That's where you were. Anatu says, if Tal's a mistake, they should have taken it away. I'm tired of other people having access to that guy. Yet they don't ever take anything away because he was paid. That's the problem. Yeah. They don't ever take or correct their problems that people paid cash for. No way. Oh, you're making fun.
Fake news.
They're trying to take him away.
Yeah,
they're trying their darndest to prevent things from working when Tal's anywhere nearby that don't make any sense, but they still try. They just didn't do it here.
Okay, that's fair.
I am going to take a quick little break. I'm going to throw in whale cam just for a second. I got to run in the litter box real quick. I'll be right back. But I'll turn you over to Griffin's capable hands and the whale cam. Are you going to take a max vengeance and try to kill this thing? I would really like it if you did that. What are you doing?
I'm playing my interstitial music. Have a good time in your litter box.
That's the Picard theme song. You're going to get us a copyright strike.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'll be right back.
What system am I supposed to go to this max vengeance and kill what? Jules?
Summon a Vajur fighter and kill it with a vengeance.
Okay. Is there a particular system you had in mind?
Try 51s.
Just 51. Okay. Well, please hold. You discard your changes. What?
So there's while you're doing this, there's a lot of people in the chat who are still kind of trying to work through what the best crew is for hitting the silence with their typical ships, not the Excelsior. I did post a one of the options here from Count DeVille, Janeway, Trip, Phlox works really well. Clark also just put it in the chat that using Janeway, Anorex, Tucker was successful for them. We have seen that 1-5 con isn't effective. That was from Vanguard. So if you have any other crews that are working super well against the silence, please throw them in here to help out our fellow crew. Unfortunately, most of this panel is not having a problem, so it's hard for us to get through and try to work through all of these options since we're just in a different situation.
My problem is I'm too tough. I had to dumb down my crews, lower them down to no damage, so I can get this stupid Apex barrier event.
Oh, that's true.
Get someone to summon one of these other ships and hit that.
There's my summon.
Get DJs to summon you on.
No, I guess the fighters wouldn't count, right? Because it has to be the silence.
Isn't that what you want me to do?
No, yes. Yeah, I was talking about Karkin and trying to cheese the daily.
Well, that V'ger fighter and a dime bought a cup of Jack Squad against my vengeance.
I mean, this sort of makes sense. I mean, I think if we're looking at, and I kind of equate this to the Zindi loop a little bit, or even actually, to be honest, this is the Voyager loop, right? We knew that the Herodians were tough, but then the 8472 were just super tough, and it took someone like K9 Tooth to get past the 8472 gun, which is why they named it the K9 cannon. But that was because he overpowered it with a very strong ship. I can't remember if it was the Retarn at the time that came out, or if that was probably even something smaller than that. But anyways, that's what happened with those ships. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go and kill some of these special hostiles with a ship way more powerful than they're designed for. But to DJ's point, what is the reason for doing that on a day-to-day basis for this loop? Killing those fighters is only useful for the Excelsior ship daily. If you do not own the Excelsior, there's no point in killing those hostiles.
Well, it's still a lot of fun to try.
Yeah, that's very true. And it'll be very easy.
And the
are
mission,
you ready to kill 61?
by the way.
Let's kill 61.
So you're saying there's a mission for non-Excelsior owners to kill a fighter?
Yeah.
Well, that's got to be a mistake.
Here comes the
too.
vengeance.
That's got to be a mistake
No,
too.
it's in the
Prepare to splat.
It's in the blog post.
So what? You just keep it forever?
Well, until you hit the Excelsior.
My poor vengeance.
Where is that mission? I'm going to pull up the blog post here real quick and take a look.
It's the side mission. So there's two. There's the core mission, which you don't need it for, and there's the side mission. And it does say in the blog post that this is completable by Excelsior owners.
So you just keep it once you have the mission. You just keep it
needed for
forever.
the SMS.
Yes, it feeds the SMS. You get 2 milestones. Everyone gets 2 milestones. I assume you can get partway through that side mission and get the 3rd milestone free to play, but you need an Excelsior to get the 4th milestone.
Well, that's not good.
Kind of poopy.
Yeah. Well,
They've never done that before.
It's like 1,000 or 1,250 depot tokens.
Real quick, guys. Real quick. I will give a report from Scopely. This is internal, so I won't use the exact words, but they are looking for a solution for this. Something they realized pretty early on that may have been a hindrance, and even though they communicated that it was for Excelsior owners, it's not very clear in the event itself, so they're going to try to find a way of providing a solution for that.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
And they've changed mission waypoints before. Like when it went to a system that you couldn't possibly get to, they changed that before. So that's not unprecedented of a fix that may come. I cannot promise what the fix is because I don't even know. I don't think they know yet, but they're going to look into a solution tomorrow.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that shouldn't be that way, but I'm glad that that's been acknowledged. Okay, good news there.
Good news there.
Good news there. Back to the whale cam. Are you dying?
Oh, yeah, we killed the 51, no problem. The 61, it was not pretty. Look at this.
Try 55.
Disaster.
That seems to be the first big difficulty jump.
With what? What are you trying to kill it with? With the vengeance? What? Why?
You told me to.
Fair. Okay.
I killed the 51.
Oh my goodness gracious. Dustin asked, how many guns are there on the Excelsior? Good question. Let's take a look at stfc.space for that.
They're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to look for the firing pattern because they also throw more than one shot.
Three shots.
You've got 4 guns.
1, 3 shots.
2, 2, 3, 3 is what it is. 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yep.
And then 2 in the even rounds. So here's your firing pattern for the Excelsior.
It's 3, 2, 2, 3.
It's 2, 2, 3, 3.
No, depends on where you're looking.
They didn't put the upgrade parts in the right order again. It used to be clockwise, right? Like the
it's supposed to be clockwise. Is it? Wait, is it not clockwise?
It would be 3, 2, 2, 3.
3, 2,
The energy
2, 3
weapon is
in the
first.
game.
3, 2, 2, 3.
But here's the thing. That doesn't determine their firing order, does it? Look at a battle log. Griffin, check one of your battle logs. Well,
it used to be accurate all the time, and recently, I think starting with the cube, it started to not be.
All right, let's check here. So we've got.
Is that
2?
Here? Yeah.
No, I didn't even go. Okay, I need to hit a larger hostile. I killed it in one round. Let me pop up one here. Oh, I can't. There's a warp range.
Here it
Summon
is.
to a 55.
Okay, Excelsior, you've got 1, 2, which is correct.
Caroline, yeah.
Yep. Then you have 2.
3. 2.
No, that's 2.
Right.
Then you have
And then
3. Then you have 3. So stfc.space is correct, and the graphical image is incorrect. This is your firing order: 2, 2, 3, 3.
Wow.
So they are out of order. They do not go perfectly clockwise. From
that's.
I hate that.
I wonder which department can we blame? Not Billy from accounting. He has something to do with this one.
No, that's game design.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, stfc.space has your correct firing pattern there. 2, 2, then 3, 3.
It's Pac's fault. Everything's Pac's fault.
Blame Pac. There you go. Speaking of that, as we get ready to wrap up here soon, I do want to remind everybody of a couple of things. One, we've got the form for the Cape Canaveral meetup. We need you guys to fill that out if you plan on coming. Tickets are free. We just have to get a good head count for food, drink, and merch. So if you would, please fill out that Google form and reserve your spot today if you're planning on coming. If your plans change later on, then go back in and reverse that back out. Also, just as a quick reminder, we are going to our stream schedule this weekend is going to be a little bit wonky. We'll let the moderators take care of the stream schedule in the Discord here coming up in a little bit. But I would also like to remind you, because we haven't done this this week, is that we are in a pretty big fundraising season for our channel. The first quarter of every year, we always go into a big technology budget raise. We are asking you guys for your help with $15,000 for tech enhancements to the studio. We are currently $1,300 in, so we thank you guys for that exclamation point tip. Exclamation point donate. That will help pay for things like the new Starlink satellites for the IRL backpack, the backpack themselves, new cameras, microphones, things like that. That's going to help us do our stuff, which we are actually going to show off for the very first time this coming weekend. That is going to be happening as we do our live show from Waikiki Beach in Hawaii, as well as featuring the amazing Dr. Iron Chef.
From where? Wait. From where?
Waikiki Beach.
Where? Waikiki?
Waikiki. Am I saying it wrong?
It's Waikiki. Waikiki.
That's what I said. Waikiki.
You said
anyway,
no, you said Waikiki.
So
W-H-A, Wa.
also, if we want to do this tonight, we probably should do this tonight. We get to add an item to the Go wheel, so we could do that here in just a moment. But Tarpy's not. Oh wait, is Tarpy back? Tarpy, you here? Oh, there's Tarpy.
Yeah, okay,
so we'll take care of.
Hey, what's the link? What's the link for them to sign up for Cape Canaveral, the meetup?
Let me find that link for you very quickly, and I'll pin it. Here it is.
Thank you.
Here.
I do not have my laptop right now, so.
There it is. So I just put it in Twitch chat and throwing it into YouTube chat right now. There you go. There's the link for the Google form. Exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. We'd really appreciate it. Listen, we've had so many great viewers over the last week that have done a lot of good. If everybody who consumed our content here in Arcfall week literally just gave $2, we would be there. We'd be done with our goal. So exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. Anything that you can do would help out for that. And to give you some motivation along the way, every time we hit a $5,000 milestone, we will deliver to you a 24-hour stream. So we can do some crazy stuff, do some stunts, do some IRL, whatever it is. But every time we hit 5, which means that if we hit our full goal of $15,000, we will deliver to you 3 24-hour streams. Also, the Go Wheel.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the Go Wheel is a lot of fun. The Go Wheel is on your screen right here. This is the bits goal is a Go Wheel. Every time we hit 5,000 bits, you guys get to add something into the Go Wheel. Caledon, thank you for dropping $25. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Caledon.
Really appreciate that.
You.
Every time we hit 5,000 bits, we're going to add a stunt and a road trip to our Go Wheel. And then whenever we hit 2,500 subs, which we're already 33% through, only 7 days into January. So my goal is that by the end of January, we get to spin this wheel. Whatever it lands on, we're going to go and do that activity with you guys out in the community. Right now, we've got the options for Caddy, for Griffin, for a round of golf, bungee jumping with Tarpy, go on a donkey ride in the Grand Canyon, do a polar bear plunge in the Great Lakes.
You're right.
Some great stuff. And tonight, you guys will get to add an item to the Go Wheel with a poll. So we'll have Tarpy come in and help us out with that here in just a moment. Tony Pie, thank you for your $10 dono. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you, Tony Pines.
So that is going to happen here very, very soon. Also, just as a quick reminder, I do also Albert, thank you for donating $2. Thank you. I appreciate that so very much.
Just as you asking, you shall receive.
Thank you guys so very much. I really do appreciate that. Also, just as a quick reminder, Star Trek The Cruise is coming up, and we were just talking about the Google form for the Cape Canaveral meetup. I will announce to you officially and right now that Candy White has officially launched our Star Trek The Cruise Talking Trek 2026 merchandise. We've got some buttons, we've got backpacks, we've got a beach bag, we've got stickers, t-shirts, shorts, and here is our logo for this year. I think Candy White did a fantastic job on this thing. This is our Borg Cube logo with the Talking Trek logo on the sleeves and our Star Trek The Cruise 2026 logo on the front. This is our official Talking Trek t-shirt. So be sure to go and pick yours up. That's exclamation point merch or visit our website. That's at talkingtrekstfc.com or UltimatDJz.com, UltimatDJzplays.com. Any of those will direct you to the right spot. Click on merchandise and be sure to get yours. We launched them early this year, so there's plenty of time for people to pick these up before the cruise. And Tarpy says we will have all the Sharpies and markers and things to sign them if you guys want. If you guys want to have one to wear, you could do that and then buy another one if you want it to be autographed. Griffin's going to be there. Tarpy's going to be there. Major Samo's going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of great Jules Verne is going to be there. So a lot of great creators that are going to be there, and we're very excited about meeting all of you guys. Be sure to check that out. That is exclamation point merch.
We will be wearing those shirts as well, right, DJs?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Just like us.
Yeah, absolutely. We will be ordering a stack of them. We'll be ordering a stack of these ourselves that we'll be wearing on the ship, so you guys can match us. Be sure to check that out. Exclamation point merch. Get yours today. The cruise is in just 45 days, so you want to definitely order your shirts probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks to make sure that they show up on time. All right. Is Jules going to make it to the meetup? You betcha. Jules is going to be there not only for the cruise, but he'll be there for the meetup afterwards as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Cruzito says, get ready, Griffin. I'm coming for you. Oh, are you going to see him at the meetup? Cruzito's going to meet you at the meetup.
Oh, we can have a real life arena. We'll have to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun there. So anyway, please be sure to check out those promotional items. Sorry, didn't want to spend a bunch of time on that, but did want to throw those out. Those things are there. Our technology budget right above us, the bits, the subs, the merch, all that stuff is going to help support another great, amazing, successful year here inside Talking Trek, and we really appreciate all you guys for all the help that
We've bought a lot of cool shit. Wait until you see what we're doing this weekend. On our little field trip.
So great. After, and I didn't even know he did this. After I spent all this money on the IRL backpack, Griffin and I were talking. He was like, "Well, I just did this with a bunch of cameras and new stuff." So, as a matter of fact, take a look. He is beautiful tonight, and he has not frozen. All right, so improvements.
I fixed my problem for sure.
Improvements abound. The studio looks fantastic, and the cameras look great.
DJs,
what'd you do?
Check this out, dude. From our friends at B&H Photo in New York City.
Oh yes, fantastic.
I can't wait to show you this. Ugh. In this very box, I have. Yeah, that's it. This is from our friends at Black Magic.
You got the Black Magic box. Dude, that's great. That is an HDMI switcher, right? Like a multi-camera, multi-feed switcher?
Not necessarily a switcher, but what you do is you put your PCI Express card into this little enclosure, sort of like you could do with the hard drive to make an internal drive and external drive.
Yeah.
And then all 4 of our Canon EOS Rebel cameras will plug into this sucker. And then that will plug into the Thunderbolt port of our broadcast laptop to where we can bring you in full 4K resolution, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 angles for a live production.
And we are premiering.
Oh, she's so sexy.
We're premiering this technology live in Hawaii this weekend. We're going to be the cooking competition.
What could possibly go wrong?
Experimenting with new technology live on the scene. We're doing it live. All right. So,
you can be our beta testers. Does that sound familiar?
You guys can help us test the new gear. That'll be happening this weekend in Hawaii.
She's so pretty, DJs. Look at
this. With Dr.
Ooh.
Iron Chef. Let's take a look.
You throw your PCI Express card right back there. That's going to have the 4 inputs. That's what the Black Magic is for. And then you go straight off board on the Thunderbolt port right there into the laptop. One's for power, one's for data, and that'll prevent us from needing that stupid USB splitter, DJ.
Yeah,
It'll all come right into here.
That'll be great.
And did you guys know that they make fiber optic HDMI cables now?
I did not know that. I haven't bought any.
They can go up to 50 meters.
Wow. That's good.
There's our power supply.
Nice.
DJ, where's the Black Magic card?
I don't know. You have to look for it there.
Oh, here it is. Look at that. There you go. So this card goes inside that enclosure. Boom. And your own little broadcast mobile production suite.
So, yeah, you guys are going to see it for the first time with some of the technology that you guys are helping fund. Exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate as we continue to enhance the studio to bring you guys more and better content throughout 2026. Higher quality
we also
on the road.
We'll be spending none of this money that you donate on AI-generated music. $0 in the budget for that.
That's true and accurate. Okay. Brizinger wants to know if it's waterproof. No, it's not. No.
Why would you ask such a thing?
Because they're afraid I'm going to drop it into a pool.
You will not. You will not even be looking directly at this enclosure.
If it helps.
We're going to the beach, man. Oh my goodness gracious.
And there's a pool.
Not with this.
And there's a pool.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But
she's so pretty. Look at that.
I really did get a bunch of the industrial chemistry strength desiccant, like silica gel packet, and I brought it
just in case anything bad
it
happens.
is. So
do you have enough to where we can actually just can we put a bunch of it in the bathtub and just throw DJs in there?
So
no,
anyway,
I did not bring that much.
Where are the feathers? The feathers have arrived. They are in my office. At the dealership. I've got all the feathers. I
still can't believe you. This is I've got to call the EPA.
The feathers have arrived. The booth has arrived. The blowers have arrived. The Caro syrup has arrived, and my special protective goggles earplugs.
The only
and,
thing that has
everything.
not arrived is your common effing sense. That's the only thing still.
Everything is here. We've got it all. We are ready for this stunt. And that's going to happen coming up the beginning of February as well. So, yeah, I got the mask, Sydney. I got everything. I got the mask. I got the earplugs. I got the nose covering, so I should be able to breathe. Everything is going to be great. All right. So it's going to be fantastic. And this is part of our effort to continue to bring you guys groundbreaking, high technology, high quality broadcasts. I mean, it's literally there are television stations that don't have the technology and the equipment that we are using to bring you guys content here on Twitch. So
I mean,
we really appreciate
they're mostly in high schools, but yes, it's true.
Mostly, but there are a few. Very quickly, we'll switch on over here to the Go Wheel. Tarpy is in chat. Tarpy, if you would, let's go ahead and recap with our play. Oh, never mind. Okay.
She doesn't have a laptop.
Seriously, I am too
She's on
exhausted.
vacation.
Where are the feathers? I've got the feathers. The feathers are in a box still at the office. All right, so we've got all those. Guys, throw out your ideas for the Go Wheel. We're making a poll right now. You guys get to vote on the next item that gets added to the Go Wheel here tonight. What is next? Well, you guys get to decide. Next wedge on the Go Wheel. All right, Matters is here in chat, so Matters is going to be able to contribute to these as well. Let me just give you a couple of ideas about items that are already potentially on the list for you guys to add in if you would so choose, or you can throw out a brand new one here today. Some of those ideas include trying to find it in our chat.
Pen.
I just checked
There's a pen.
I just checked the pins. There's no pen.
There should be a pen.
Nope, no pins. Is it
There
in the
was a pen.
circle or in our private
Yes,
DM?
it's in the circle.
In the circle.
It's in
Okay.
the circle. Because then Matters can see it.
I got you. Okay, here you go. Pins. All right. Spend a night on a submarine. Spend a night in
Absolutely not. Did you see what happened to those poor people who were trying to find the Titanic? Yeah, you're not getting me in one of those. You can get fucked on that.
Spend a night in the Okefenokee swamp. DJs has to watch Griffin's vehicle while making a music mix wearing a bikini. We also have Slap Matters with a fish at Niagara Falls. Stream from the Lizzie Borden boarding house. And tour the USS Yorktown at Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Those are the items that we already have potentially on the list. You guys can add those in. Listen, Polish Prince, the polar bear plunge is already on the wheel. All right, so you've already got that there. So that's a fantastic item that you've got on the wheel. So we'll go to the chat right now and take a look at what you guys would like to add tonight. Those are the ideas that we've already got on our list. We've also got Isle Royale, hiking Isle Royale, drinking wine in Napa, delivering
Now we're talking.
delivering a truckload of M&Ms to Scopely Culver City.
That'd be funny.
And Cave of the Winds. What is that one, Tarpy? What is Cave of the Winds?
That's
Oh, there's more.
Also Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Here's another
Yeah,
one. Pick a fight with a random hobo. What? Eat a chili dog. Eat a chili dog in Toledo.
Yes, sir.
Go to the Star Wars theme park. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
go to
absolutely.
the Star Trek experience. Go to Tarpy's house and clean their house while wearing a French maid outfit.
Wow. Did Tarpy,
I'm going to be on
put
vacation
that
that
one
week.
in?
No.
Good
No,
Lord.
Tarpy did not.
Visit
I
Lambeau
think you did.
Field. I'd love that one. Visit Lambeau
No.
Field.
Yeah.
Go for a ride in a fighter jet.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay. And then lick the gum wall at Pike's Place. Ew, disgusting.
Ew.
There are the ideas that we've got. You guys can now throw yours up into the chat as well. Any of those ideas, or you guys can throw up brand new ones. Let's take a look. Matters, you and Tarpy view the chat and see if you guys can pick out 5 items for us to vote on for our Go Wheel here tonight.
I've got 3 around my fish and chips, and yeah.
Whiskey drinking
Now you-
with Scribbler is being suggested in the chat. I like that.
By Scribbler.
I
yeah.
love that idea because I'll tell you why. She's a lightweight. You think that she can go? She can't go,
bro.
She can't go.
Oh
No.
God. Yeah. DJz wants to get slapped with a fish. No, Matters wants to be slapped with a fish. That's Matters that actually wants to get slapped with a fish.
What do you mean wants to?
Yeah.
It's just gonna happen.
All right. Matters, what is item number 1 for tonight's Go Wheel vote?
So Polish Prince recommends go paintballing with Beck.
Wow.
Do you think she would be down for that?
No.
Where Beck hunts DJs.
Yeah,
Wait,
where
so
you don't get a gun.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
All right, that actually probably would fly. Okay. Beck,
Ooh,
ass
I like the
waltz,
next one. Let Beck give it a
DJz
makeover.
with a paint gun.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 2, Tarpy. What is item number 2?
I just got to keep putting Niagara Falls on there because it's not on the wheel yet.
All right, Niagara Falls, slappy fish. Okay.
I'm not jumping off a barrel. I am not jumping off a barrel.
I think Andy has a great idea. Organize Team Talking Trek versus Team Scopely in a paintball tournament in a paintball arena. That would be awesome, actually. That would be.
Yeah, War Daddy would be down for that.
Oh yeah, he absolutely would.
Oh, he would be all over that.
So would Echo. Echo would love that too. That'd be great.
Yeah.
This is really simple. We would just show up having purchased the fully automatic primes for our guns.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
That'd be fantastic. All right, Matters, back to you. Item number 3. What's going to be on the wheel?
Game Junior says, come to his house and finish insulating his garage.
No.
Do it.
What?
Do it.
No.
Again.
Jiminy Christmas.
I know it.
Wait, is that what you're going with? That's what you want, Matters. That's your pick for the wheel.
No. I won't do that.
I think this is great. I think you should now find another person in my alliance to do housework at their house because that would be me. That would be my admiral. And we just need to keep going down the list of people in my alliance.
Okay, that's I don't
because you're gonna clean our house.
See that?
No.
Real
Yeah,
Restless
no,
says,
no,
"Hey, I'll
it's
bring
fine.
the boat. Come water skiing with me. I would love to water ski. I've never done that. I'm pretty sure my hip would explode out of my body, but hey, I'm down to give that a shot. All right, am I going to need
another one?
Am I going to need hip replacement surgery after that? Yeah, possibly. Matters,
You
come
have
on.
another one. Fine.
Yeah, just get another hip. It'd be fine. Matters, come
I know
on, number
my
3.
DJ still wants to go on that donkey ride.
Number 3 is going to be the submarine.
Oh, spend a
come
night on a sub.
What, you
Okay.
don't want to do that?
Tarpy, number 4. What do you got?
Let's see. Fisty has been suggesting Lake Tahoe for a while.
Lake Tahoe. Okay.
Hang out with
That's beautiful.
Fisty and Tahoe.
All right. And
Yes,
that would be with
that's a great
Fisty and
idea.
Tahoe. Karkin, I'm going to give you the final number 5. What do you got, Karkin? Pick your option for option number 5 for our Go Wheel vote tonight.
Ride a donkey in a haunted house. Wait, I mixed up a couple there, maybe.
You did.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Broadcast
Donkey
from-
ride with mom in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, he's adding extra odds. Okay, donkey
is it?
ride. So we've already got donkey ride on the Grand Canyon on the
Oh,
wheel.
it's already there? Okay, haunted house then.
But
Haunted
if
house.
we add another one and it wins, then it increases the odds. It would actually add more to it. So it would add extra weight. Look, if it won, then it would increase
Sure.
the size of that wedge. So that can go on there if you guys want to do that. My mom does want to ride a donkey in the Grand Canyon. You guys can hang out with Mama
In
DJz.
Soviet Russia, donkey ride you.
Donkey ride, Grand Canyon. All right, ×2. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. The poll is up. You got 5 minutes. Make your votes, everybody. Karkin, good pick. Mama DJz would be very proud of you. All right, I'll tell her that you. I'll tell her that you picked that one again. All right, there you go. The poll is up. You
He's
guys
going
get
for
to vote.
brownie points with DJ's mom.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Oops. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, that is decisive already. I will keep reminding. I will plan 2 meetups, and you still spelled Niagara Falls wrong.
That was a good pick.
I forgot. It's Niagara, right? Niagara Falls. My fault.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
I
how
will
to
plan
spend.
2 meetups if that one wins. One on each side of the border.
Dude, Lieutenant Bennett says, how much of a donation to circumvent the pole and put an item on the wheel?
Oh,
500.
good question.
$500?
Yeah.
Okay, $500. You get to pick any item to circumvent the pole and put an item straight on the wheel. Exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate.
With no pre-approval? Have you lost your mind?
Well, I mean, I'm going to have some veto power. I'll have veto power.
Yeah,
I've got veto power
Yeah,
on all
he has
these.
veto rights.
No.
Wait,
No.
no
It's gotta
what?
be the fish slap.
What?
All
Yeah.
right. Exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. $500 gets to circumvent a pole and gets to add an item of your choice to the go wheel. Sydney says, no, that's cheating. I mean, not really. Remember,
No, that's not. That's
that's
capitalism.
Yeah, that is just to add an option to the go wheel. Remember, we won't spin the go wheel until we hit 2,500 subs. When we hit 2,500 subs, we'll spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, it is. So he could put an item on the go wheel for $500. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to land on it too. All right. So there you go. Make DJs point out where Niagara Falls is. Isn't that?
He's not wrong. It's the lesser known Niagara Falls in Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, we're fine. We're going to Kansas, everybody. Oh, goodness gracious.
Wait,
All right.
the original series, Shadow Fox? TOS?
As long as it's TOS friendly. Yeah, we're going to get William Shatner to come along for the ride. So there you go.
That would be terrible.
I want to see Beck. Rasslin says, I want to see Beck have to get into the tarred and feathered thing also. That will never happen. But if you just want her to get into the inflatable money machine, we could probably arrange that. We could probably get her into the money machine, but she's not going to go tarred and feathered. I can promise you that. Yeah, I can promise you that. So there you go. Exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. You get to add an item to the wheel. As long as it is legal and or approved by our legal and medical teams, then there is a
so
very
medical team,
no
right?
jail.
very
Because I'm the only
low
doctor on the panel.
matter
No
says
jail,
so.
no hepatitis. Those are my 2 requirements.
Yeah.
What if you get jail
Might be
and
considered a
hepatitis?
pharmacist.
Yeah, there will be no
Like negative,
torturing,
like double
degrading of anybody, nothing like that. Daystra says, would she paintball with you? She's not going to paintball with me, but the item says that Beck gets to shoot me with a paintball gun. All right, that doesn't mean anything about her getting
Repeatedly.
shot. She'll do that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. That will
Yeah, she'll
absolutely.
unload a whole clip on you, no problem.
We can
She would
make
never
that
shoot me, but
happen
you
in a
for sure.
month.
Yes.
Yeah, she'll be
45
totally fine
days.
with that. That could happen while
We
we're
can
in
make
Cape
that happen.
Canaveral. That could happen, but we got to get to 2,500 subs. We got to spin that wheel. All right, we got to spin that wheel. And, of course, I mean, it depends on whether or not it lands on that, too. All right? Fisty says no jail and no hepatitis, but what about salmonella? I'd prefer not. Okay? Prefer not. Okay?
I mean, it's on the table, but it's definitely not preferred.
All right, you guys have 25 seconds left to vote. 25 seconds left to vote on the next item that will appear on the go wheel, and it definitely looks as though it's going to be Beck Aswalt's DJs with a paintball gun. All right.
Asphalt. I feel like salmonella would be for slapping matters
Yeah.
with a fish.
Oh,
Except
my
it's not
goodness
a fish.
gracious. And DJ's...
I'm tired.
Whoa! DJ's gets no defensive gear? Not a chance.
That's fine.
No!
he does.
Boy, you could take a couple
No,
shots
you get
in the gut.
you get eye protection.
Yeah, I'm
please.
gonna wear a helmet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
wear.
yeah,
I'm gonna wear my
you
my
get a mask.
my paintball
You
mask.
get
and
a
helmet.
mask. I just
Yeah.
meant like you don't get like
Oh.
I don't know. You just wear normal
Sorry,
clothes.
no. Best we can do is a pair of glasses.
All right, there he goes.
Well, there you
Congratulations, Back Assaults DJs with a paintball gun has officially made it onto the wheel. There you go. I like this one. Just adding a note to the next one. Wrestling, I like this one. a pizza eating contest between Beck and Tarpey. I love that idea.
wow.
Anything that
I get to
doesn't
pick the
involve
pizza.
me, I'm all in on this, okay? Yeah.
Okay, that could actually happen in a month too.
Yeah, it could. Get it on the wheel. We'll spin the wheel when we get to 2,500 subs. So thank you guys again for your extreme generosity. Appreciate it.
I see that you have finally learned your lesson.
What? Learn my lesson about what?
Not to challenge me in an eating contest again.
I could.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay,
I was
so
laughing too hard.
Who
I could
suggested that one?
wrestling.
The okay,
Pizza eating
so
contest.
I just want to point out.
Wrestling Meyer. Wrestling Major. I don't know if I'm saying your name right.
Majeri?
Majeri.
I have no idea. So
Hey, Majeri.
I don't know if y'all noticed in Beck's videos, but she's not exactly the tallest person on the planet.
She's small.
Am I taller than Beck?
Oh yeah.
By like
Considerably so.
double almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at least a good 2.5 foot height delta right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I have no idea, but I think I could possibly beat Beck at a pizza eating
contest. Well,
That
could
means nothing. Nope. I've been fooled before. The skinniest, shortest people will win eating contests, and that will blow your mind.
Yeah.
So it's not in the bag for you, Tarpitude.
All right. Well, there you go. You guys get to determine.
I know I'm taller than Beck. I've met her.
The ship's all done. All right. Last second questions, comments, anything as we get ready to head on out.
Okay.
Majir. Thank you very much, Rasslin. Appreciate that. Last minute questions, content questions, anything going on with the Ark, anything we can help you with before we get ready to head out here tonight?
Actually,
I have something.
Omega J has a good one.
What do you got, Omega?
He wants. I'm assuming. What is with the Schindler's List?
Don't ask me. It just came up on the list.
Okay.
What is happening?
I think
That took a weird turn.
given how this normally goes, he wants a T-shirt, Jello wrestling between probably me and Beck.
What?
But I'm going to flip that one. I'm going to flip that one and say it needs to be between Griffin and Destros.
Yes.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yes.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yes. No, that's
wanna
great.
see that.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Destros versus Griffin in a Jello wrestling contest. All right, I'm in.
How do you win? How do you hold on? As a male, how do you win a Jello wrestling contest?
How do you
because
lose?
As a female, it's very simple.
How do you lose it? You don't lose it.
You win by
It's
not being
very
in one.
simple.
See,
You exactly.
The best
You get
part about
you
this-
get in the pool of the Jello or the pudding. You flop around for 2 minutes, and then everybody's happy. Nobody cares what happened. Okay, if it's two dudes,
Really bad Jello.
it's like it's not. It just doesn't work the same way. It's not. It's not the same kind of contest.
Look, we have
So-
sexy Spanish music right now. Here you go. Go ahead, continue to talk about it, Griffin.
Fantastic.
All I'm hearing is that Murphy is a coward.
Yeah, Griffin, that's what I'm
Hi,
hearing as well.
Destros.
That's what I'm hearing as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. You don't even gotta put it on the wheel. We could just make it happen. I think you're just a coward.
All right, guys, fantastic show tonight.
Hold
Thank you.
on. There's
Jules.
one other piece of content here, and there's a few questions in the chat that are game related.
We
We have time for game related content.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
That ended 2.5 hours ago. What are you talking game?
All right, what do you got, Jules?
Patient. I wanted to point out the efficiency bundles and the fact that they are actually very, very good. This is in the Challenge Refinery. This is for the Serene Squall GS31 Reliant and for the Vengeance. For the Serene Squall at Tier 1, it gives you more in one chest than a Max Squall does in its strong box.
Wow.
That's huge value. So especially earlier on in the Squall progression, it can be up to 4 times your actual amount that you're getting from that. So massive upgrade to your Serene Squall progression. And by the way, that is a massive improvement over any other efficiency bundle like this for any other ship in the past. So definitely look towards these as high value targets. The GS31, it is going to increase it by an average of 75%, but it's definitely heavier on its value early on. So if you have an early GS31, you should look at this one. Same thing with the Reliant. The Reliant is pretty fixed. We don't know the tier 1, but the other things, the uncommon, rare, and epic, those are double what you're going to get through the Reliant refinery. So that's basically going to triple how fast you're going to be progressing that Reliant if you can pull one chest equally. The Vengeance parts is slightly different, because as we had talked about in this past Sunday, most of your Vengeance part income is actually going to be coming from this Vengeance of Is Mine SMS and not actually from the daily drip. So this is only 75% of your daily drip, but then again, your daily drip is only, a quarter what you're really going to be doing. So this is just more for that drip. It's good to have, particularly if you're done with the other ships, but there's a lot of value here.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Yep.
You?
Yeah, in the middle of that, I don't know.
Never.
Don't know what exactly happened there. Was that?
There was a couple of the questions. One of the questions in the chat that has been coming out a few times here was, thanks, Omega. Yeah, I definitely ruined the mood with game content. Was the silent hostile crewing.
Who invited this nerd to the party?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. So there's been some playing around with Janeway, Anorax, and either Phlox or Trip are trying to attack its critical chance. So I don't think we settled on a meta crew here. I think it's going to matter for where you're at. So Janeway, Anorax, Tucker was tested by Free Schwag quite a bit to be pretty effective against these silents. And then the last thing is they wanted to review the sourcing of Outposts again for those who have missed it. Did you want to recover that real quick?
Yeah, just long story short, what we're looking at is the Elite Outpost claim that is coming in here is relatively, it's pretty intended based on the cadence of what we're supposed to be doing with the elites. However, there is going to be the return, albeit in a different form. The Outpost Battle Pass will return. It is being modified, but the Outpost Battle Pass will return, and then they're saying that a large source of the regular Outpost directives are going to come from Alliance tournaments. Okay, so you're going to see Alliance tournaments. You're going to see the continued daily drip, although that is in flux. There will be a blog post coming in the next couple of days, hopefully sooner, that will give a lot more insight into the cadence of Outpost, but the Outpost refinery will return, and it has been permanently added to the Alliance store, Alliance tournament store as well. And then, of course, the daily drip that you see here for regular Outpost directives. All right. But we can look forward to more information in a blog post from Madam Plancident coming up in the next couple of days. Okay. Nice glasses. You got those for Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, fantastic. Any other questions? Anything else that we can answer for you before we get ready to raid on out?
What is Daestros's favorite flavor of Jell-O? Because I can't wait to cram a bunch of it down his effing throat if he thinks he's going to get in the ring with me.
Oh, let's go, buddy. I will happily slam you into some strawberry, brother.
Okay.
Okay, so lime green it is for you. Lime green
for this.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I am flying down to Florida for this. This is fantastic.
Yeah, this will be a good time. All right, well, guys,
here's what you do: you have actual lemons in the Jell-O, so that you can peel out the lemons and squirt it into your eye. Get them down. Like,
tip of the pros.
Nelly.
You're savage.
I like Nelly's question here. Nelly says, "Hey, DJs, have you noticed the new landing strip in your base?" Yes,
what?
I have. There is a
landing strip?
There is a new landing strip below your tritanium generators. A couple of new pads and an airstrip there. There could be some future building content coming there. So you guys just I don't have any leaks for you on that just yet, but there are a couple of new pads. As a matter of fact, you've got the landing strip down here with 2 new pads. You got one over here next to your view screen. There's a new pad. And we've got 2 new pads over here next to the shuttle bay, and 2 more pads on the northeast quadrant. You also have another pad at the very north side of your base. So, guys, what we're going to be seeing here over the next several months are the implementation of as many as 8 new buildings. Ooh.
I really appreciate that recap, but it's after 12:45, and I got to go check on another landing strip. So can we get this over with, please? Whoa. What? Going on 4 hours here.
You're talking about your red carpet to your vengeance toilet, right?
Wow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head on out of here. Jeez, you nasty. You nasty, man. Guys, thank you so very much. Hope you had a wonderful Arcfall. Glad that you guys spent it with us. Thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of the Talking Trek community. Thank you for consuming our content. Nearly 500 people for the vast majority of our stream tonight. You guys are wonderful. You're amazing. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. On behalf of all of us here at the Talking Trek Studios, Griffin, Tarpey, Matters, Karkin, Daystros, and all the rest, thank you so very, very much. We appreciate you guys all. Yeah, there's Potts hanging out back there. Thank you guys. We appreciate everything. You guys, we're going to keep the STFC content rolling as we head on over to Jason V-neck. And actually, it looks like I just clicked the button prematurely. So, you know, there you go. You guys have fun.
Good night, everybody.
See you later. Bye. Oops.